You could come in and stay. You can come in. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Testing, testing, testing. All right, we good.
1 2 1 2 in a place to be. You already know what it is. We outside. You heard? Get in
Yeah.
tune.
All right, ready.
Get in tune or get tuned out. You heard?
Yeah, yeah. It is your girl, Madam Bullet.
Billy official.
Today we are here on Reloaded, Bite the Bullet
Boop, boop,
Radio
boop, boop, boop.
on I am LMP and Station Head Radio. Today we got a whole bunch of special guests. Today is our 420 special.
Let's
So we got
get
a
it.
few, we got a few vendors and edible people, and so we got a lot to get through today. We're gonna talk about the week in review, a lot of shit going on, things that I just heard 5 minutes, 10 minutes right before I jumped on air. So, yo, let me introduce. I should introduce somebody who needs no introduction, but we're going to introduce him for the people who
Yes.
can't see, who can't hear, who been living under a rock. My boy, Joselito.
Yeah.
Hey, you already know who it is. It's our Wayline's favorite Nieto and your Bootie's favorite Beacho.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
In the building. What's good, yo?
What's
What is
good?
popping?
Coolin'.
It's the homie. I see you blinking right now. You looking right tonight.
Thank you.
Where the booties at, though? Usually you pull up with at least one or two of them, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to find out where the Booties is at. We in the Bronx, so I'm trying to see.
I'm saying, you
Yeah.
find more booties in the rain, you know what I'm saying? The desperate booties, I'd be like, damn, I wish I had somebody to pass the rainy times with.
Actually, when it rains, I got a little song that I sing. It's like a little chant. I be like, rain, rain, go away. Let the Booties come out and play.
Yeah. Yeah, so what's been going on with you, Joselito?
Coolin', man. You know, staying busy. Back on tour after the pandemic. You know, things are going good with the tour, selling out
Blessings,
shows all
blessings.
across the country.
All right.
Definitely. Blessings on that.
That's you listen, out of all the tragedy and all the crazy stuff I heard earlier today, that's some good news to hear. So
Thank you.
Billy, what you were saying earlier before we jumped on air.
Heard about K Slay passing away.
I can't believe that. Did you hear
Crazy.
that, Joselito?
Yeah, I did.
That's
I
crazy.
posted it on my Instagram.
That is freaking crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. We lost too many people to this so-called pandemic, this coronavirus, and it's crazy.
Yo, I can't even believe, like, first of all, I didn't even know he was sick. But somebody else told me, so within the last week, I like to do
Yeah,
a
I heard
weekend
I heard he
review.
was good though. Like I heard he had beat it or something like that. That he was looking a little better. They got him off the machines or something. They said. And after that, I don't know what happened.
But who else died? Somebody said K Slade died, but somebody was telling me right before that K Slade died, somebody else died. This is crazy.
Today?
Like either today or like earlier, it was K Slade. Somebody told me something earlier, and then somebody else said K Slade, and I said what?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I know a lot of people passed away this weekend.
Wow, Gilbert Gottfried, yo, one of the goats.
Oh, Gilbert Gottfried
Gottfried.
was the one that
Facts.
died.
Damn. Rest in peace. R.I.P. to everybody that passed away this weekend.
Yeah. Rest in peace, K Slay. I met K
Wow.
Slay before. You know, he knew me too. He was like, "Oh, that's that puppet that be fucking all the bitches on Instagram."
For real?
That's exactly-
Did you actually get to meet K Slade? Did you go on one of his shows or meet?
No, I was doing the DJ Who Kid show over at Shade 45, and K Slade's show was next. And as we was leaving, he was coming in, and I went to go introduce myself, and he was like, "Oh, I already know who you are. You that puppet that be fucking all the bitches on Instagram."
Yo, that's
He
crazy.
was mad cool.
Lit. I never got a chance to meet K Slay.
It's funny because I didn't find out about K Slay until like, he was around as long as Funkmaster Flex.
Nah, he's been around. He's
You know what
definitely
I'm
been
saying?
around.
Like
He's been around.
and I didn't know who he was until the whole Funkmaster Flex and K Slay war.
Nah, you know, I've been
I see-
involved in the music. I know he was
He
around.
go back too because I seen a post somebody put up when he was skinny. Like I
Yeah,
guess he was a
facts,
famous
facts,
graffiti
facts,
artist
graffiti
back in the
artist or
80s
something, yeah.
before he became a DJ.
Yeah, he
Yo,
was
for
in tune.
real? I didn't even know that. That is
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, he was all
They
skinny.
even say it when because I looked it up about him passing away. They even mentioned that,
Yeah.
like about the graffiti and all that.
Yeah,
Wow,
that's how
crazy.
he got famous first.
Yeah, facts. That's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, man, that's crazy. R.I.P. Man, that's crazy.
And so we said who? K Slay,
Gilbert
Gilbert
Gottfried.
Gottfried, yo. Gilbert
Gottfried.
Gottfried. Like, If y'all don't know
Funny.
who Gilbert Gottfried is,
He was
man,
one of the funniest dudes ever, man.
A
With the
distinct-
squeakiest voice. Oh, he played
his
that
voice
voice.
was really, really distinct. I wouldn't say it
Yeah.
was squeaky, but
He was the parrot in Aladdin.
you took the words right out of my mouth. I was just gonna say he was the parrot in Aladdin, yeah. And
facts.
somebody actually posted, a meme, and it had a picture of Jafar. I had a picture of the bird from Aladdin and Robin Williams. You know what I'm saying? The genie, like, and it said now they're finally together again. Well, two friends together again.
Oh, man.
I me hace sentir mal, and she made me feel bad.
Water
for
eyes?
real.
You had the water eyes?
Yeah, for real, it made me want to cry, yo.
Be all right.
I'll be all right. Another thing that's going on, yo, and I was rushing to do it today, taxes, yo. Today is the last day to get your taxes in. 11:59, you better be clicking on free file, on wherever the freak they do it, on the IRS. But, yo, get your taxes in today.
You do taxes?
I do taxes.
Not you.
Oh, you do taxes?
Oh, me? Yeah, I gotta do my taxes.
You know what I'm saying? What's
Yeah,
the...
I'm
blinging out here.
It's an official business over here, Puppet Wave Entertainment LLC.
Nice.
yeah.
Nice. Get in tune.
So now I'm paying taxes though. I don't get taxes back. I'll be paying.
Niggas be like, you made $6,000 more than you did last year. Give me 4,000 of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do they kill you in taxes though?
No, I actually gotta get a tax accountant. So he
Blessings.
takes care of me. Yeah, I don't really have to pay out too much. Cause you know, as a comedian too, we got a lot of what's called overhead, like stuff that you can write off. You know,
Yes.
plane flights, hotels,
Yeah.
all that stuff can get written off at the end of the year. So it all kind of like helps you.
It all kind of. I thought I was waiting for. I was like, it all kind of helps you.
No, it helps you
What?
save money. It helps you save money. And honestly, that's the kind of like little trick of how the rich stay rich is, you know, you run everything through your business,
That's a
They
fact.
and then you
itemize
write
and
everything
deduct
off.
You gotta bring
everything.
that
you
back.
know,
Oh yeah, you get
yeah,
that.
you don't
right
have to
at the
pay
end
so
of the
many
year, you
taxes at
collect
the end of
it.
the year.
They
Yeah,
itemize and deduct every freaking thing, yo. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's true. Listen, I mean, within reason though, because some people overdo it, and that's why you mess around and get audited.
I
You
seen
know
a
what
thing. It
I'm
was like
saying?
some CEO ran up like 220,000 at the strip club and said it was a business expense.
Right.
Talking about he was
You know
having
what I'm
business
saying?
meetings.
Listen, I gotta make sure the clients is happy. This is a little
But not
business
still,
account.
not $220,000 worth
Yo,
of happy.
listen,
You know what I'm
man.
saying? That's
They
a little
very
crazy.
important clients. That's all.
Well, listen, if you're a multi-million-dollar, but even still,
But that's what you tell them,
look,
though.
unless
Hey.
listen, if you're an entertainment company like me, then that is something that I could write off because that's considered a party in a party in a place. It's event planning services. There is a lot of things though that you can't write off that I realized too once I became a business.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, and then like again, I think it's doable within reason.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah,
Like, be honest. Again, you don't want to get. That's the one thing you don't want is to alert the IRS to anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
just want to
That's
be
a
cool.
fact.
You don't want to upset them. You don't want to
No
ruffle any feathers.
IRS.
Fly under the radar. Do your taxes, and if not, you can still file for a free extension. The federal extension is free, but the state, depending on your state, New York State is one of those states that charges for every freaking thing. There is a fee just to file late. So guys, get that in. I was stressed out about that today. What was you doing? What was you doing this week, Billy?
Me chilling. I ain't
You
gonna
can't
lie.
just say he said
I had a
chilling.
good weekend. I was partying like a rock star this weekend. No
Why?
lie.
Are you partying just leading up? Are you partying leading up to 420?
I just
Are you
needed some
partying for a
booties to
reason,
pull
or you
up,
just-
but they, I didn't make the call.
I'm surprised you
know, I
didn't
should
bring
have made
booties
that
with you.
call.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I've been low key lately. You know what I'm saying? I've been on a new little
Nah,
journey
we waiting
lately.
for summertime. Waiting for the
Wait a
summertime.
minute. You say he's on a new little journey. What journey are you on?
It's called semen retention.
wait.
I'm preserving my solar energy.
Semen
It's like some tantric sex type of shit.
Actually, yo, you know what I'm saying? Listen, the Indians weren't wrong when they made that book, the Kama Sutra. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
that's what that.
So
tantric
basically,
sex.
like you gotta hold back your splack. And,
Hold it back.
Yeah, you hold back your
You know, it's
splack.
crazy. I know a few people that do that. One of my cousins does that.
Yeah,
He's
when-
been doing that for a minute.
Yeah, but you can't splack at all, and then like you get like like all these health benefits.
Yeah,
from
that
it.
shit make you strong and shit.
Yeah, dude, no bullshit.
Yo, no lie.
He ain't lying.
Niggas be out here with the
Yo, I be
no
feeling
funny
like I'm
shit.
on
I ain't
ping
trying
ping
to
off
say
of
nothing
it.
crazy. I ain't trying to get banned, but the way we say the retarded strength. You know, that's when they be like, yo, nigga got the retarded strength
That,
right
that,
now.
you said
energized.
that pop out the ceiling, man, pop the
Yeah.
shit in your mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna
Cause
lie.
that's what that's what boxers do.
Nah, that's a
Before
fact.
a big fight,
My boy's a boxer.
they won't
that's what a lot
splat.
of, that's
Yeah,
what a lot of
my
people in
boy's a
sports
boxer,
do, though.
definitely.
A lot of sports do it, but
Boxers, yeah, because they're way more disciplined though than any
No,
other
yeah,
one.
they definitely
They're
gotta do
way
that.
more
They
disciplined.
don't want you having sex, no time.
Me, yo,
As soon
no,
as you start
that's
training,
the thing.
it's-
You can have sex, but you can't splat. You
Yeah,
just
no,
gotta
no,
hold
yeah,
in the
yeah,
splat.
facts,
you
gotta
said
hold in the
think
splat.
before you splat.
Yeah.
yeah.
You gotta pull out when
You
you
just
get
gotta
that little
just be
tingly
like, nah,
feeling.
that's
Just pull
it.
out.
You good? All right, I'm out. That's it. Type shit.
You know what though? Actually, that you said that'll leave the girls like, wait, what? You know?
Yeah.
And then you just leave her hanging and shit. That you said. I think that'll get a girl more attached. You're like, you didn't just finish. Wait a minute, what did I do wrong? Everything.
That'll be the first time a
Everything.
Cari Freckle fake splat.
That's
Right.
Yo,
Yeah.
did
But
you ever
still
have to do
hard.
that?
Your bitch will still do
Yo,
though.
did you ever have to
Your
fake
bitch,
splat?
your bitch will still do though. What you talking about? You splat?
Yo, did you have to ever fake splat on some?
No, I actually done the opposite. I pretended like I didn't splat before, and I kept going. And I kept going and try to get doodle again. And,
It sounds
Shit
about
was
right.
rough.
so I wouldn't have to go through that bochondo of splacking quick.
This is
I
by
get
far
it.
one of the most disgusting
was
conversations
Listen,
that I've
hey,
had on air. You know what I mean? That's the kind of shit that I definitely...
men do a lot of funny shit.
Right. I like to say that women are funny, that we have our secret social and single behavior.
No,
right?
yo,
But you
females
guys
is
have
weird. Y'all weird.
freaky stuff,
Y'all
too.
from Mars, it's all good. though.
Right. No. You guys are from Mars. We're from Venus.
Nah, y'all from
Women,
Mars.
no,
man.
men are from Mars and women are from
No, we
Venus.
from Earth. Y'all from
Yeah.
Mars, man.
I was thinking about that old book.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They even made that shit into a game. You ever heard of that? Women are from Mars and women are from Venus and men are from Mars.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Did you ever heard about that?
I've heard of it,
I
but I
never
don't
read
know
it
about
though.
Of course you never. I know you
So
read,
female.
right? But I don't.
Yeah.
That's not the kind of book I don't. I can't picture you poolside. Just
No, but sometimes, but
With a book.
but I ain't gonna lie. Like, you know,
But
I've been locked up before. So when you locked up, you just read shit just to read shit. Because after a while, there's only that 2, 3, 4, 5 books that's just circulating around. When you get something new, you be like, fucking, let me see what this is about. If it's something weird, then you be like, nah, I'm good. Pass it off to the,
to the next one. Like, nah,
Yeah.
yeah. I think
to the real old freckle
that's like
niggas.
if you have like a, when you say that just makes me think of all the old books that I've opened that felt crunchy. That they're just normal regular books. They're not like it's the one that you're not finding.
You gotta use your imagination in jail. That's why
I guess so.
they
I
splack
guess,
into the sexy scene
splat.
in there.
I guess-
No
I guess-
splatting, no splatting. All 2022, yo.
I guess
That was
books
like, do you
do
think
bring
that's
to another
possible?
place.
Hold
I
it
remember I
in.
had a puti. She was like, "Oh, I was getting so bellaca for reading 50 Shades of Grey." Like,
Oh no,
can you get
can-
bellaco? You think you can get bellaco from like
Girls-
horny from just
that's for
reading
girls.
something?
Do y'all?
I
Because guys be like, man, fuck out of here, man. She ain't doing that. But I know females be looking
Because we
at
more
it different.
visual. We more visual.
Yeah, females be like, ooh, damn,
I need to see
don't know.
something.
Like, do y'all get excited over that?
I
That
have
is a good
literally,
question.
gotten excited just at the thought of somebody. Like I have liked
Yeah, for
someone.
thought-
No,
I'm saying
I have liked someone so much that literally, like, he went in my mind, came out. I was like, oh, like yes, that can happen. And yes, I have been like. There's a couple of books that I accidentally like. They're good. I like to watch the murder mysteries and the murder crime and all that stuff.
I like that too.
Right, so I like to read those types of books
Yeah,
also. I like that
definitely.
exciting. So sometimes reading it has, it has sex in it. I'm like, I'm like, oh my lord. Like,
So you
I'm
get
like,
excited for the sex parts?
I'm like, I just, when it happens, I'm like, oh my. Sometimes I have to, like, if I'm in a public place, I have to put the book down.
Compose
I have
yourself.
to- right, and then I
You gotta
look around.
compose yourself.
Right, to make sure that nobody knows what I'm reading. I'm like, wait, no, I can't read this in public. I don't read it for the sex parts, but when
Of
they
course,
come,
I'm just saying.
but when they
brother.
come in,
when
you
they
know,
get there, yeah,
when they come in, no, it's
I get it.
exciting. It's exciting shit.
That's funny.
It's exciting shit. So, have you read any good books lately?
Do you read?
No,
Or
not
do you just
really.
or you're one of the guys that make the books crunchy?
Nah, I don't.
Or do you like just looking at the pictures?
Right.
And act like
Actually,
you're reading.
when I have read books, I like the last book I read was like an autobiography. It was Screech from Saved by the Bell.
Oh, yo, that shit was there. Yo, plus,
And I found out mad shit that I didn't know about Saved by the Bell.
yeah, facts. It's crazy.
Wait, what did you learn? What crazy shit did you learn? In part,
Like
in parts of the crazy?
AC Slater raped somebody,
Yeah.
and NBC covered it up.
Yeah, facts.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
Yeah.
supposedly
That's great.
Zach and Kelly was smashing the executives to get like the starring role.
That's crazy.
They was
all types of shit.
smashing.
Like, yeah.
Is that
Shit.
so, wait? Is it he
Slater
wrote it?
was
Was they
steroids.
threesome in it, or they was smashing one by
Yeah.
one?
Screech said he's like, all I know is that they will go up to like the main dude's office, and whoever went to the office would be in there for hours, and then the next day that person will be the star of the show. Like,
Shit, niggas.
and remember how sometimes they'll have the Lisa episode,
Right,
they'll have the
exactly.
AC Slater episode,
Right,
like you know
right.
what I'm saying?
I would have never
Wow.
been on it then.
Wow.
They would have been like, nah, man,
Jesse
Billy
started
gotta
getting
go.
a lot of play. Jesse started getting a lot of play later on. You know, what you saying? That was close to.
Nah, I would have got no play because I ain't with that. Like,
You tell me if it was a female executive and she wanted you to have
I would
sex
have
for-
boomed her back out
There
on
you
the
go.
desk office.
That's
I would
what
have
I'm
tossed her
like.
old ass out of
No,
course.
but that's the thing. I think it was some pateria they were doing.
No, but dependent though, because
It was some
you know,
pateria that the guys were
you
doing.
can't. Like no lie, I don't be thirsty for everything though. Cause like even if an old lady, even though she want to give it up and be crazy, I can't do it sometimes, depending on the situation. Like
Because
I
you know
don't
what
care
it is?
what-
Sometimes you think it's and then when
Yeah,
you get in the heat of
get
the
your
moment,
last
you're like,
there, you
ah.
like,
Get your last thoughts
nah.
out before we go to
You
commercial.
like-
We about
Yeah.
to get your last thoughts out before
Like,
we go to
nah.
commercial because this
That happened to me.
conversation's getting way too crazy. But
Yo.
when we,
That's because the booties ain't in the building.
but when we come back, we're gonna come back with one of our special guests, Mike Ice from Under Lock and Key Entertainment, who provided us with some goodie bags and a nice little bottle of
Facts,
J-Mo, some cool things. Shout out
Yes.
to Sexy Batch. Yo, we'll take a break. We will be back in about 3 minutes, guys. See ya.
Boom. See ya.
Reloaded, brought to you by Popsick Culture, a tradition for collectors by collectors, elite customer service, true craftsmanship, and quality products. Popsick Culture houses a variety of services, from rare 80s and 90s collectibles, retail merchandise, to handcrafted items for all ages. Connecting people with their passions, finding comfort in the things we love, and bringing joy is our goal. Flash back to that feeling when you held your first G.I. Joe or Barbie doll, or when you got your first band tee. At Popsick, that feeling comes free with every item. Popsick Culture, what's your addiction? This program also brought to you by Sexy Batch, meet your next favorite cookie. Developing cookies for a sophisticated palate using the highest quality organic, sustainably sourced ingredients is what makes our process unique, creating cookies that you won't find anywhere else. Join our cookie club. Each month we'll send you a baker's dozen of surprise flavors from our specially curated lineup, safely delivered to your door. Partner with Deneen Pottery, we're now offering individually thrown pieces by our master potters produce one-of-a-kind mugs. We also provide a full range of eco-craft friendly services, all made to order baked goods from a Bronx guy in Queens. Thanks to Penn Station for the beats, Dama Audio on engineering, and of course, Bite the Bullet Entertainment. Get your business and your life on track. Ready to incorporate your business, but not sure what papers to file? Or how much it costs? Need a website, but don't know where to begin? Do you need to get your home, storage, or office space in order? Let Bite the Bullet help. Spanning a decade of experience working with small businesses, nonprofit organizations, as well as individuals, our certified webmasters build websites, apps, provide marketing materials, and they help you establish your online presence and brand. Our financial workshops get you prepared for the future, and our organization team helps you declutter your space and your mind. Let Bite the Bullet equip you with a plan and the tools you need to succeed and take the day's stresses of running a business or a household off your mind. Follow us on social media, Instagram at Madam_Bullet, YouTube keyword Madam Bullet, or www.bitethebullet.rocks. And of course on Stationhead, the Google Play, and the Apple Store. Station name, Bite the Bullet. Reloaded airs every Monday, 8 to 9 p.m., featuring Madam Bullet and Billy Official. Special shout out to our guest, Joselito the Puppet, Mike Ice from Under Lock and Key Entertainment, Incredible Edibles, just one and you're done, and of course, Highly Favored Event Spaces, our partner for our 420 event. Check out our website or our Instagram for more details. Tickets $55. And we are back from break.
Yes, sir.
With our very special guest. So I want to introduce him in a special way because I've known him for a very long time. This gentleman has actually been one of the few people to take a chance on me and help me get my start in radio. So I definitely want to big you up and thank you for that. This gentleman to my left is one of my right-hand mans, Mike Ice from Under Lock and Key Entertainment. Thank you so much for coming.
Yeah. Thank you, appreciate it.
Yes, I'm glad to have you. So, like I said, you were one of the first people to take a chance on me, and
That's fire.
yeah, and kind of guide me. And
a lot of people don't do that, man. That's fire.
I've had
that's really respect.
Billy, let me tell you, I've had the good fortune to have met people like you, and God has put those people in my path to help me along, and I've been fortunate enough.
That's a blessing, definitely.
And so, yeah, and he was one of the radio shows that I was on. Was one of the first shows that I ever co-hosted. I used to come on and guest co-host. I came on as a guest. I don't even remember how I got booked. I think I was there for another show, and you were coming in for your show, and we just met. And do you remember that?
Yeah.
Tell me. Go ahead. Tell me from your memory.
Yeah, you was actually up there. You was actually talking to Jose Rivera. Big shout out to Jose Rivera.
Yeah, shout out. Oh, Nightline Radio.
Nightline Radio, right. So you was up there talking with him, and then I seen you in the hallway and stuff like that. And I said, yo, you come on my show. He's like, oh, I'll do that. Yeah, let's do it. So you hosted a couple of my shows, and you also hosted a couple of my showcases that I was doing at Gasolina.
Oh, yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
You actually told me that you just saw the footage, too.
Yeah, you know what? It got caught in the sauce somewhere. I was searching through YouTube, and all of a sudden I came across it. I was like, yo, there go my girl. Because you used to always have me make me laugh all the time.
I'm glad that you came across that, though, because I just finished recently revamping my page and then ripping every video that I had from everywhere, kind of ripping it. And so this is why when I decided to restart the show, I said, you know what, I'm gonna bring everybody on that I really mess with, everybody that ever gave me a chance, people that I've worked with in pop-up shops, anybody that gives me a good vibe, and that has really ever people that I came up with, you know what I mean, or people that I've helped that have now gone on to bigger and better things.
A lot of people don't do that.
What? That's you always got to pay it forward. That's the most important thing.
There's a lot of people that don't do that.
No, they don't.
It's a blessing that.
Why did you do that for me?
Because, man, I seen talent in you, man. When I seen you doing the interview, remember it was a glass, and you could see through the glass when you was doing the interview.
Yeah, I remember the window.
Yeah, the window. I was like, yo, man, she got talent. And then you was doing comedians, doing the HBO thing and stuff like that, man. Pay homage to you on that, man.
Thank you. So, for other people who don't know who you are, talk to us about Under Lock and Key Entertainment, what you do, the services you provide. Spill it. We want to hear everything about it.
Well, right off the rip, man, I'm the CEO of Under Lock and Key, and I've been in this game for like 20 years, you know what I mean? So when I first started out, man, I was doing like everybody else used to do. Like y'all do it now. People gave me a platform. I would actually go hand out flyers. I would actually go to events, make appearances, be judges in different situations and stuff like that. So I said, yo, I should start doing stuff on my own. And I started like brainstorming and getting the knowledge and stuff like that. So I started doing my own showcases. Then I actually started managing artists. Then I started doing radio. Then I started doing TV. I had 2 TV shows. I still got the TV show in Brooklyn at BCAT.
So I'm from Brooklyn.
Right. So and
shout out to
I had a TV show at Lehman College, and then I had 2 radio shows. Right, BronxNet. Yes. And I had 2 radio shows, you know what I'm saying? Nightline, and I had the one with Oogie Frank. Shout out to Oogie Frank when we first started out in Queens. You know, that was 145 Sugar Hill Productions and stuff like that. So we was just doing our thing, man. We were just moving, and I just kept moving up. And now I have my own clothing line. I have, don't get mad at me, get mad at yourself.
By the way, let me just...
You heard?
Man.
But yeah, we got this.
That's fire.
Yeah.
You bought us a hoodie. Actually, I heard you had some goodies for us, though.
Let them know where they could get it at.
Right, yeah.
Let them know where they can get it.
Right now, I was dealing with this gentleman in Newark. He actually did some things to my website. So my new website is under reconstruction. So shout out to my web designer in Morocco. I got a web designer in Morocco. He does all my logos. He's gonna do my website. He does a lot of work for me, man. And he been faithful from day one, and he always promoting me, and you know what I'm saying? I do a lot of cross promotion with a lot of people now. I started a new company too now, because you know I retired under Lock and Key Entertainment on my birthday on January.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't.
Yeah. So I did.
How long was under Lock and Key?
20 years existence.
That's
man.
a wow, yeah.
20
It's a long
years,
time.
man. Since 2001, I was doing this. You know what I mean?
Let them know how much work you had to put in to get to where you at, though, because people don't understand that everybody think you can skip that putting in the work.
Steps.
Yeah,
you can skip the steps, right? And then you'll
like
just be
people don't understand. You gotta, you know what
man.
I'm saying? Like
it's hard, man. You have to deal with characters. You gotta deal with emotions. You gotta deal with people's feelings. You have to deal with all that, and it's a lot of work that goes behind the scenes that people don't see.
Facts.
Me staying up night in and night out, promoting my artists, promoting the company. I would be up till 6 in the morning, 7 in the morning promoting, because you guys already know. Once you promote, everybody wakes up. That's that rush.
Yeah,
Yep.
That's like that. That's like that.
That 7 a.m. is that
7 a.m.
best
rush,
time.
right?
it's time to go.
Right.
Yeah.
So everybody would see what I did all night, and then that's how I would build my clientele. I would build networking. I even work with people over in Australia.
Well,
Shout out
what's
to
your trick
Justin.
to networking? Because you do know a lot of people. So like, what give us a little taste of what your trick is, because for some people it's hard. They don't know how to network.
I give a little bit of expertise, because
Well,
you know me and you get paid for doing
Right.
that.
We get paid.
Don't give them too much.
That is
Can't
a-
give them too much.
We had a conversation about that.
Yeah,
too.
you
Like,
get paid for
I
doing
get paid.
services
Now that
now.
we're professionals,
Yeah,
motherfuckers
we,
get
you
paid
know what I
for
mean?
it.
We get
Right.
paid for services now, because there's a lot of services out there. But you know what? I'm going to just give it like this, right? You have to Google stuff. You have to actually pay attention to detail.
Gotta
Like
listen.
when I do stuff, I Google stuff I don't know. And then I'll surf the internet. I'll come across people. People will come across me. They'll hit me up. They'll DM me. And that's how I met Justin Newman. Shout out to Sydney, Australia. He interviewed me all the way from Sydney, Australia. Then this kid from Africa, he was following me. He just interviewed me all the way from South Africa. Shout out to T-Man.
Nice.
So
Shout
this
out
is
to
what
them.
I did.
Facts.
This is what I did. And I've been trying to do this for the longest. And I think you remember, I used to always say this in my showcases. Marketing promotion is the most important thing behind everything.
It is.
If
If
you
you're
don't-
not posting, you're not impotent. You know what I mean? If you ain't posting, you ain't impotent.
If you out of sight, you out of mind.
For
Yeah.
real,
Yeah,
especially in this,
Facts.
especially in,
nowadays, and if you in the business.
in this in
Yeah,
this
in the
in this world
industry or
climate, in
whatever,
this
yeah.
entertainment industry,
Right,
hell
right.
yeah.
Because I started a new company. It's called Team UK Nation. That is corresponding with everybody all over the world, worldwide. It's like under one umbrella. We're all a team. Like your company, my company, his company, her company.
So
Everybody's
you're building a network of small businesses.
right, and we all under one umbrella, and we all promote each other's company. Shout out to DJ Gracie Grace. I met her online. She's a DJ. She's one of my DJs now. She's all over the place. She goes in and out to showcases. She's a DJ all
Ooh,
over the
let's
place.
have her
Fire.
see if she'll be willing to
Yeah,
guest
we
DJ
bring her
on
up
one
there.
day.
Yeah, she'll come up. Yeah,
definitely.
she'll come up.
That'd
be
She'll come up. Shout out to Olivia, Business Magazine. My clothing line is in her magazine. We got together the same way. I was on her radio show. We networked. Now we family. We one coalition now. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it is, man. It's like, yo, you have to network and promote everybody. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
facts.
Like you have to. Because if you don't, then nobody's going to know this is over here, this is over there, that's over there.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's definitely a fact. Because I'm doing showcases too. I got something called Five Borough Concert and all that. So I started coming up doing that too, because I came up with like Mental Supreme and all them.
Right.
You know, in the Pyramid and all that. I was a rapper with Cortez. I'm part of the Murder Ave, all that.
Okay.
You know, I came up with them back then. So now I branched off trying to do that. So like I see that, and when I hear shit like that, I listen and pay attention.
It's
know
funny
what
you
I'm
said
saying?
that, because I was out there doing showcases back then too. I had the
I probably was in one of your
You
showcases.
probably was. You probably was.
Because no lie, I was like top 3 from 06 to 08. I was top 3 in every showcase I was in at that time.
Yeah.
I kid you not. We could look at footage and know.
And shout out, shout out to my family, Pete Powers, man. That's
Oh,
my
that's the
family.
homie. Powers is the homie.
That's my
Show-
family.
Nah,
show
that's a
number
fact.
2.
Shout out
Yo,
to Powers. That's
Shout
the
out to
homie.
Power. Show
That's-
number 2.
Yeah, that's
that
the
we
bro. And
mentioned
I'm from
out of
Brooklyn.
nowhere.
I'm from Brooklyn. I met Powers through one of my mans who passed away and all that. So, like, you know, Powers is a good dude.
Yeah, I just was over at
Yeah,
the
Powers
studio
my
with
guy.
him last month, and we was over there chopping up and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? We always been working, man. That's my family, man. We've been working from day one, man. And everywhere I go, he go. Everywhere he go, I go. So that's my peoples, man. You know what I mean?
That's my
And
guy.
yeah,
That's my guy.
peoples,
That's my
man.
guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's my
Crazy.
peoples,
Powers
man.
is the homie. Hey, that's my guy. I ain't gonna
You
lie.
know what I'm saying? That's my
Yeah,
that's
Powers.
my
Shout
dog
out to-
for real,
Shout
man.
out to Pete Powers,
That's
man.
so crazy.
Go check
And
the homie
where did you
out,
meet
man.
him at?
I used to go out with his mother-in-law.
Oh my gosh, that's so crazy.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Wow.
Small world.
We're
world.
Yeah.
right, we're talking about like the 6 degrees of separation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
wicked.
Yeah, we was close from day one, man. Like, yo, we always wanted to do this music thing, and we used to sit in the crib and listen to music and just go over stuff and stuff like that. And we always said, we gonna make it, and see where we at right now.
I ain't
man.
gonna
And
lie,
this
my
is like, this
shout
is
out
like,
to Powers, man. He moving and grooving,
this
bro.
is like 15, 16 years ago when we first started out, and he would come and bless all my showcases. He just say, yo, Mike, wherever you at, I'm there. And you know, that's what I'm saying. You know, when people love you and they support you and they love what you're doing, you got to show
fact.
support too.
Yep.
Back to them.
But you
That's
know what?
Reciprocity.
Shout out
That's
to them,
exactly-
but you know what? Shout out to you, because you giving people a platform to
Yes.
be able to do what they do. Big shout outs to you,
And
bro.
there aren't many people,
Real
like Billy
talk.
said earlier, there aren't many
Yes,
people
there's
who are
not.
willing to do
To
that
do
for
that,
other people.
because everybody want to hold that in. Nah, you know what? I'm just gonna show my little team in them. You know what I'm saying? And then they team in them and pop. Yo, bro, listen, man. There's talent out
Like,
there.
let
Like
somebody
real
else
talk.
live,
Because
yeah.
you know everybody want to rep their mans. I get it. Everybody want to do that. I want to do that. But everybody, my mans ain't ready. You know, they ain't on that level, or they not business savvy or something. You know what I mean?
Very true.
They want to
Very
either
true.
stay in the street, be a goon, and you're gonna just stay in the street and be a goon, bro. Like I'm trying to elevate, bro. I'm not trying to be on that little four corner. There's more out of that.
That is,
you know what I'm
yo,
saying?
I'm telling you, that is
Yeah,
why when
yeah.
it comes to those shows, you know, like
That's why I
those-
appreciate like guys like Mike. No lie, that's fire. Cause you give people a platform. You know you help people out. They don't get no better than that, man.
I've been
That's
doing
a
that for
blessing.
years, man. I used to do all the showcases down in Manhattan. I did the Karma, I did Crash Mansion,
Oh
I
my
did
God,
Karma
Karma.
Lounge? I used to
Everybody
party.
did- Everybody did Karma Lounge.
I did
Everybody-
Crash Mansion. That was hard to get
Crash.
because that's like a rock and roll spot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got iguanas. I
Oh
got
my gosh, I remember.
I remember
the
going
Bowery
to
Poetry Club. You know what I'm saying?
Bowery Poetry,
the
I've
R
done that
Bar.
too.
It's a
R Bar,
Madam
shit.
X. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
Madam, yes, Madam
Yo,
X.
you name it, I
You've
did
been-
the show
you,
there.
you name it, we've been there.
Fire.
Yeah, and that was
Fire.
way back when I first started out. I was doing showcases, so I know what you're saying.
Oh, you said
Because
20
Middle
years
Supreme
already.
had the Tuesday nights, the
Yeah, the
training camp.
Tuesdays, yeah, training
Training
camp.
camp,
Yeah,
yeah.
shout out Mental Supreme. And you know what? He kind of like, since he seen me doing my little thing now, he was like, yo, bro, no lie. Yo, keep doing it. I see you is starting to get popping.
And I gotta pay
When it
homage
get
to-
popping, I
definitely-
want to host one of your shits. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, I respect
That's
that guy.
dope. That's
You know, I
fire.
can't. He the one that got me popping. No lie. He's one of the one that made me one of the top artists in the from 06 to 08. I just had came home. Cortez was like, nah, this my man. I'm gonna bring him out. And he's the one that was like, nah. He showed me, yo, bro, do hook song. I was just spitting.
You was just rah, rah,
I
rah,
was
rah.
going in because my voice was crazy, so I was using it to my advantage.
Right.
Like, yeah, he
By
like,
the
yo,
way,
hold
guys,
up.
this is his real voice. This is not like he's not like putting on.
Yeah,
He
shout out to
literally
Mental
sounds like
Supreme
this.
though, my guy. Like, no lie, he did a lot. Even though a lot of people didn't like him either, cause don't get it twisted, cause you know he bumped heads with a lot of people. But at the end of the day, like with me, good dude, bro. He took me a lot of places. I ain't gonna lie. He
That's
took me a
what's
lot
up.
of places.
What made you shift? Because you shifted, so you was doing radio.
Yeah.
You was doing radio. You was doing TV. You was keeping more of the other side of it. What made you shift from that
To the management.
to not even to management? I think that's kind of like an easy shift, right? But what made you shift from that to doing clothing?
I always had a passion for doing clothing. When I used to go to the fashion shows, I always would sit behind the scenes. I got invited to a couple of fashion shows, and I used to be backstage. and I used to have to see how they used to change and all that and run back on the stage and stuff like that. So I always wanted to do it because, you know, when you see things going on and stuff like that and you have a passion for something, I'm like, I got a passion to do that. So I just kept learning, and then it's funny because all these people that I met them in circumstances. Like shout out to K Slay all day. She's a model actress. I met her on Video City. Shout out to Doug. Y'all know Doug. He been 30 years in the game. So me and her started talking behind the scenes. She had a fashion show in Jersey City, New Jersey. That's when I was born and raised. So she said, come out, bring your clothing line out and be on my fashion show. Went out there, man. I had a ball.
You caught the fever.
Yeah, man.
You caught the fever. Wait, we're about to go. We're about to go to a break.
Right.
We'll come back with you and then have our other guest on too, real quick.
Yeah.
But just very quickly, where can everybody find you? Your social media?
Everything is simple, man. Mike Ice, Facebook. Mike Ice UK, Instagram. My YouTube is Lock and Key ENT365. My Twitter is under Lock and Key. And my email is lockandkey@yahoo.com. Also, my office number is 347-691-3765.
He gave
That's
us
my
all
setup.
He gave us all the business. Shout out to you, Mike Ice. Mike Ice, under Lock and Key Entertainment, man. We appreciate you. We're going to take a quick break and we'll be back.
Yeah, we got the cups. We got everything.
We got it all, man. We're going to come back and toast the trip to Life Fantastic.
I need a shot of that with the cups. I need one of them cups, cuz.
Brought to you by Popsicle Culture, a tradition for collectors by collectors, elite customer service, true craftsmanship, and quality products. Popsicle Culture houses a variety of services, from rare 80s and 90s collectibles, retail merchandise, to handcrafted items for all ages. Connecting people with their passions, finding comfort in the things we love, and bringing joy is our goal. Flash back to that feeling when you held your first G.I. Joe or Barbie doll, or when you got your first band tee. At Popsicle, that feeling comes free with every item. Popsicle Culture, what's your addiction? This program also brought to you by Sexy Batch, meet your next favorite cookie. Developing cookies for a sophisticated palate using the highest quality organic, sustainably sourced ingredients is what makes our process unique, creating cookies that you won't find anywhere else. Join our cookie club. Each month we'll send you a baker's dozen of surprise flavors from our specially curated lineup, safely delivered to your door. Partner with Deneen Pottery, we're now offering individually thrown pieces by our master products produce one-of-a-kind mugs. We also provide a full range of eco-craft friendly services, all made to order baked goods from a Bronx guy in Queens. Thanks to Penn Station for the beats, Dama Audio on engineering, and of course, Bite the Bullet Entertainment. Get your business and your life on track. Ready to incorporate your business, but not sure what papers to file? Or how much it costs? Need a website, but don't know where to begin? Do you need to get your home, storage, or office space in order? Let Bite the Bullet help. Spanning a decade of experience working with small businesses, nonprofit organizations, as well as individuals, our certified webmasters build websites, apps, provide marketing materials, and they help you establish your online presence and brand. Our financial workshops get you prepared for the future, and our organization team helps you declutter your space and your mind. Let Bite the Bullet equip you with a plan and the tools you need to succeed and take the day's stresses of running a business or a household off your mind. Follow us on social media, Instagram at Madam_Bullet, YouTube keyword Madam Bullet, or www.bitethebullet.rocks. And of course on Station Head, the Google Play, and the Apple Store. Station name, Bite the Bullet. Reloaded airs every Monday, 8 to 9 p.m., featuring Madam Bullet and Billy Official. Special shout out to our guest, Joselito the Puppet, Mike Ice from Under Lock and Key Entertainment, Incredible Edibles, just one and you're done, and of course, Highly Favored Event Spaces, our partner for our 420 event. Check out our website or our Instagram for more details. Tickets $55.
I didn't try to pop that. I was about to put that on the table.
I'm gonna die. He's gonna kill me. You just missed. Man, he did pop in too early, just like a guy.
didn't touch
You know what I'm saying?
the
Just like
top,
a
I
guy
didn't
busting
pop
off
it.
too early, splacking too early.
Yo,
we were just
listen.
talking about holding the splack back, weren't we?
Yo, I was only gonna do this. Put this shit right here.
Yeah.
And that shit just popped.
Yo, I just wanted to take let me shout out
That's
to you
crazy.
again. Thank you so much, Mike Ice, for bringing bringing the clothes through. He bought a goodie bag. He made me my own pimp cup. You know what I'm saying? He bought a bottle of J-Mo. He bought if that's the way you're gonna come through. I mean, come on, right?
Yeah.
That's the way you come through. I love it. And look, those are the things you was talking.
Yeah, these are like sample items and
Look
stuff
at this,
like
and he even bought some sample items for us, guys. That is love is love, and that's the way to do. That's right, pour some. That's right, Gothstone. Pour some for everybody. So
This shit just splatted early.
Which I can't fit, just let me know and I'll give y'all another, you know what I'm saying? I'll
problem.
give you another size or whatever.
So we're back with Mike Ice from Under Lock and Key Entertainment. We are back with Joselito the Puppet Master.
Hey.
I'm always afraid to say your real name on camera because I never know. Because you know my real name too, and like you now you call me Madam Bullet. You know what I'm saying? So it's weird if I called you anything else, right?
It's crazy because I still be calling you by your name.
Do you? I don't remember. Wow. You know, I don't think. Really? Do you? I don't know. Well, I think when we're on the phone though.
A while ago.
Really, you did? I didn't even hear it. Wow, look at that.
That's before the record.
I guess Billy's always talking about tune in. I guess I tuned that out. You know what I'm saying? Just like a nigga busting off early, yo. Salute.
Boom, boom, boom.
Salute. Yo, thank you again,
Salute
Mike Ice, for
everybody.
coming
Yes,
through, man. We appreciate you. Blessings on blessings to you
Blessings to you.
on your new clothing line and Team ULK.
Appreciate it.
It's funny. My other guest is calling me right now. I'm like, wait 1 second, goddammit. I told the 8:40, and she is 8:40 on time. But again, Mike Ice, thank you so much for coming through. We appreciate you, man. What else can we say? Anything that you got going on? You mentioned we know where we can find you, but is there any special events that you got going on coming up in the near future that you want to shout out real quick?
Shout out to IMG Records, man. I'll be working with them. Will Cumington and Gwen Cumington. He's a Grammy nomination winner. He was in a band back in the day. A lot of new people don't know him, but you're gonna know him soon. So I'm working with him. I'm going down to Orlando because they do stuff for the kids and stuff like that. So we're doing a lot of stuff like that. And I just want to give a shout out to everybody under Lock and Key Entertainment Team. You're okay. Shout out to C-Note, that's my producer. Shout out to Boss Lady Shaw Ames, that's my wife. She does a lot of work in the community and stuff like that. Everybody knows her all over. And shout out to my partner Judy Negron and
Shout out Judy in the background.
Just the whole Under Lock and Key camp, man. We got a lot of singles out. We doing good. Shout out to Dario. He's already up to like 20,000 on YouTube in like 13 days.
That's awesome. And so we're gonna play. I know that you send me.
That's the run it up.
Yeah,
The
you
run
send
it up
me,
stuff.
You send me a few things. So everybody that we're having coming on the show, eventually Bite the Bullet is going to be a 24-hour radio station, and we're now compiling lists and MP3s and all the songs of new artists, upcoming artists that we like, everything indie all the time, because we don't want to keep paying these rich people on YouTube having to monetize and do all this, and you get your thing blocked and this and that. So if you guys, by the way, if you guys need airtime, you need to advertise www.bitethebullet.rocks, or you can email us at info@bitethebullet.rocks if you need that music airtime or to advertise. Thank you so much once again, Mike, guys.
Appreciate it. Woo. Just want to
appreciate
shout
you.
out real quick, Swamp City. The Run It Up track is out. Shout out to my artists in Africa. Your Rain is out now, and we just dropped another single. Shout out to the R&B hustler E. Chris. We got like 4 singles out that's doing very well on Spotify, Apple, and iTunes. Like I said before, man,
Fire.
I'm done with just working. I want platinum frames.
Yeah.
That's what I want, man. I want platinum frames.
Facts.
And that's what I'm working on. That's what I'm striving to. So
Facts
shout
is
out
a
to
blessing.
everybody that supported us so far.
Yeah.
Continue to help us run them numbers up, man. Love you guys, man. And thank you for having
Blessings,
me.
blessings.
You always been my peoples. You know what I'm saying? You always make me laugh when I go places, when you doing your stand up and all
I'm a
that
tough
and
cookie,
stuff
but
like
I'm
that.
fun.
Yeah. And and I just appreciate you, having me on your show, man, and congratulations, and I'm proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. For you, that really means a lot. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Facts. We outside.
The Wood Stars. Why you looking at that? He looked at he's like,
I thought somebody
who's
else
that
was
guy
coming.
over
I'm like,
there?
is there another
Who's that? Who's talking?
He
Who's
said, is
the
there
dog?
another guy over there?
I ain't gonna lie. This is what? This is sparkling wine. Sweet sparkling wine.
It's funny you said sparkling wine. I thought you was gonna say sparkling. No, sparkling
never had this.
cider.
Nah, but that's fire though.
You never had sparkling wine before?
Nah, I don't drink nothing sparkling.
Right.
You don't like it when it's too
Listen,
bubbly?
I don't think sparkly is like one adjective that you can use to describe Billy. If there's gonna be an adjective, sparkly is definitely not it.
Nah, I'm a liquor sipper.
What adjective would you use to describe Billy?
This tastes good,
What,
though.
using
I ain't
wine
gonna lie.
analogy?
No. Well, if you want to play that game.
No, but I like this
I think
though.
he's like a Merlot.
So I think he's like a.
Nah, but it's kind of good though. That's what I'm saying. I never drink nothing like this.
Yeah,
It's
it's
fire.
This is nice. I
it's
normally don't
smooth.
like.
It's not
Yeah,
something
yeah,
like
it's
real
fire.
hard, and it sneaks up on you too.
I normally don't like fruity drinks or.
Nah.
But that's nice. I like it. Even
I'ma be
warm,
headed
that's
back to
good.
Brooklyn.
You can feel it.
Floating. Yeah.
Like you do with the shoulders. If anybody know you, they know you do it with the shoulders, bro. You be like,
Dancing tonight.
Listen. Yo, you doing, speaking of doing big things and people coming back, thank you so much, for coming on my show. This is another person, man. I don't even know what to say. I met him when he was first coming up, and I just thought he was so cool. I thought you were so cool and so funny.
He's
and
fire.
I was like, you know what? I had an opportunity doing some stuff on the Wendy Williams and do it. Like, yo, you want to participate? I was like, yeah. And ever since then, we've been rocking, we've been vibing. This is not the first show that you've come to see me on, so thank you for always coming to show love wherever we're at.
Of course.
So
I
that's
appreciate
Yeah.
you
the
too.
face and the voice behind Joselito the puppet.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It's the face.
Scary, right?
I'm the one with
He's
the
the one
hand
really
up his
getting
ass.
all of it.
right. Much like Jeff,
me.
he's like much like Jeff Dunham. I'm the guy with his hand up his ass, right?
Yeah.
So it's Platinum Flax, yo. So what? I know, listen. I know you've been doing a lot of things. You just did a show at Evo Lounge over the weekend. I'm mad that I was like, the next day I was like, oh, I was supposed to go. Oh no, oh god.
Yeah, it was
so
nice.
I know you got some stuff coming up. Do you have anything coming up for 420? Because our next few,
Yeah, I got-
420 event?
right?
I got
Because
a 420
is coming
event.
up.
I got two. I got a 420 party in the Bronx that I'm hosting, and then that night I'm going to Philly to host Sin City. They used to be in the Bronx. They moved to Philly.
No
So I'm
way.
hosting that night a what t-shirt
love
contest.
Sin-
Yo, I
Yeah.
used to come from Brooklyn to
In
go to
Philly.
Sin City.
Sin City was
What?
bad. Sin City, and for me, Sin City and Sue's Rendezvous were always the two
Yeah.
best
Yeah,
clubs
yeah,
for me.
yeah.
Always,
Sin
always,
City.
always.
I know.
I miss Sin City.
I
man.
used to work at Sin City. I
Did
had
we?
like
Wait a minute. Yeah,
the,
yeah, yeah,
remember
yeah.
you came with
I
me
used
one
to
time
come,
when I used to
yes.
host the
with the Thursday
stripper
night,
idol.
the stripper idol.
Stripper
Both
idol,
I
yeah.
think that's where the Puti Olympics was like born.
Yeah,
Was like
actually, I got booked because of the Booty Olympics. It was because I
But
got
for the
that
stripper,
off of
okay.
a Booty Olympics video. They booked me for that, and then they
Yo,
gave
no
me like
lie.
a year contract
What
where I was
made
there
you-
every
what
Thursday.
made you start that shit, bro?
Yeah.
What made you
the Booty
start the
Olympics?
Booty Olympics?
My
That's
uncle
fire.
sent me a video one day, and it was this girl, and she was like, she literally lit her toto on fire. And, but like the way it looked like a contest. Like there was like a bunch of stuff behind it. And it looked like, so I was like, yo, this look like some Olympics, like some Booty Olympics. So I like did the video, or whatever, and like the video went crazy.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
And then like I'm thinking like in the back of my head like I ain't never like that was a one and done type of deal. I ain't never
Right.
gonna get another video like that.
Right,
Yo,
right.
after I did that first video, it was like every
Yo,
day.
shit stop
Yo,
popping.
another
People
Booty
start
Olympics.
saying, right.
Like people DMing me like,
Right.
yo, there's another Booty Olympics. Do this one. And like every time I think like, all right, this is the last one. They ain't gonna top this. Like they send me another one. This
That
I'm
tops
like,
it.
all right, now I gotta do
I ain't
this
gonna
one.
lie, your shit.
So now
be funny.
I'm at the point where I just made it its own page, and my Booty Olympics page got 50,000 followers.
That is so crazy.
Just on the
That's
Booty Olympics.
crazy.
I was gonna
Them
ask you to
shits
where
be
you find,
lit.
but I know that people be sending them
Yeah.
shits
Yeah,
like.
it's like daily.
And I
They
love
just
his
tag me.
voice too. He's like, and welcome back to the Booty Olympics 2015.
And welcome
like,
back to the 2022 Booty Olympics.
Yeah, I love
There's your host, Joselito.
I love
That
that.
should be funny
And
as
he said, and people really said, that's what I'm saying. You must have like a never-ending fucking DM. You know what I mean?
Oh,
like
yeah, it's
just
flooded.
bing, 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 bing.
With just videos like that's why I love it though, because it like keeps me relevant. Because you know they sending me the content. I don't even have to search for it no more. So
Right.
it's like I wake
Nah,
up
but
and just
what-
look through my DM like, which video I'm gonna do today? Like,
Right. And I bet you he's scrolling and she's like, yeah, booties.
Yo, but what inspired you to, like, who inspired you or what inspired you to get into this, though?
To even
What,
pick up a
Joselito
puppet.
or
To even
comedy
be
in general?
comedian or just even have a puppet, though, like,
So-
because, you know, nobody really be playing with puppets.
So yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
I mean,
so-
not playing with puppets,
Hey,
but you know what I mean.
Jim Henson played with puppets. No.
So
Yeah, that is a man, though. No, but like, yeah, like, who inspired you, like, to actually get into this?
So like I know Bullet knows the story, but I know you don't. So it's like it was a journey to Joselito. So originally I started in regular stand up. Like I was doing my thing stand up. Then the videos started getting lit. Back in like 2012, 2013, when like YouTube videos were becoming a thing. Vine
I'm
was
sorry. I'm sorry. I was in jail.
out. You know, Vine was out.
I'm not laughing at you. I'm not
and
laughing at you.
so I started doing videos as myself at the time. You know, I had a little traction going in the stand up, and then I got into the videos because one of my boys, shout out my boy Nelly Nell, he
Shout out Nelly. Now.
it was funny because like this is what made me. He's the one who
Nelly
made me
Nell,
get into the
Round
videos.
Table? Round table? Dinner at the round table, Nelly? No?
No, he's
Okay.
he doesn't even do comedy no more, which is the funny thing. But
I guess it ain't funny for him.
yeah, well he actually moved to like California and he got into like the weed business and he's like doing, like
so
real
he
good
chilling.
at that.
Man,
Yeah, so
boy,
he's chilling.
yeah,
He
he
he don't even need comedy, but anyways, it was funny because like I said at the time I was like maybe like 5 years in with the stand up and he was starting stand up. So he used to come like watch me do shows and trying to like, you know, get a little insight like how can he get in the game and shit. So, you know, I was trying to like, you know, teach him or whatever. Like 6 months later, like I don't hear from him and then he just hits me up one day like, yo, you want to open up for me? I'm like, open up for you?
I'm gonna
Like,
open up for you.
I know, yeah, like what do you mean? Like like when did you become a
like-
headliner? Like I'm like in my head I'm like, when did you become a headliner? Like so then he's like, nah man, like, you know, I've been on Instagram, things been going good, I'm doing the show, blah blah blah. So we go to the show and there's like 250 people there for him and they all off of Instagram and at the time he had like 40,000 followers.
Yeah.
And he was the first one that like opened my eyes like, wow, this Instagram shit is real. Like this kid just leapfrogged me because he got the clout. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it didn't matter about the experience. It was the clout, you know what I'm saying?
Posting,
Yeah,
he's
all
just-
those people were there. Mind you, that show, like all the openers were like more experienced than him, so we like did actually better than him. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it didn't matter because those people came for him. So that like kind of planted the seed in my head. Like I need to get into these videos. I need to get my clout up on, you know, online, get an online presence. So I started doing videos as myself. Doing that for a couple months. Nothing was really like hitting, gaining any traction. So then like one day I'm just like brainstorming at the crib, like what could I do? Like everybody's kind of doing the same type of skits. Like I'm trying to be different. And my daughter's watching a little puppet on Nickelodeon. It was called Crash and Bernstein. It was like this little purple puppet.
Crash and Bernstein.
And I liked it that I did because it was like the puppet, but everybody around them was human. And it reminded me of my cousin Skeeter from when I was little. My cousin Skeeter and like Alf, like shit like that. Like, you know, it's like, you know, it's the puppet, but everybody's human around them. So it's like the puppet's like his own person.
Yeah.
So I was like, yo, what if I just come out with a Puerto Rican puppet? And I Googled it and Joselito popped up. His name was already Jose, so I added the Lito, and he was $60. I bought him, and that was the best $60 I ever spent in my life.
That's
You
fire.
took the words right out of my mouth. I was about to say that was the best $60 you ever
fire,
spent in your mother freaking
And then,
life.
so I started doing the videos with him, and then like after a couple months, like and in the beginning, like they're doing good, but they're not, you know, they're doing better than the videos as me, but nothing went viral yet.
Right.
Then one day, at the time I had like 400 followers on Facebook. Posted a skit, didn't think nothing of it. I go to sleep. Next morning, I wake up. That skit had 1.2 million views, and I went from 400 followers to 50,000 overnight.
Wow.
That's
And
crazy.
I had like
That's
10,000 comments. All of a sudden, people
Fucking
hit me in
lit.
the DM. They want to book me to host parties and shit. So I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm like,
That's
oh man,
lit.
fuck. Because at that time, I was still like on the fence with the puppet shit.
Right.
Because I'm still like, you know, doing
At
my
the
own
time-
thing
at the
with the
time,
stand up.
it was
Yeah,
just
I'm
a
doing
gimmick.
stand up as me. So I'm like,
At the time, the puppet was just a gimmick to kind
yeah,
of get
it was
people
like a
for
side
you.
thing to see
Yeah,
if it
yeah,
hits. So I'm like, once that shit went crazy with the 1.2 million, I was
like,
like,
damn, do
I
I
jumped
really
on
wanna
the puppet
stand
wave.
behind
I
the
was
puppet?
like,
Yeah,
yo,
facts.
I was like, forget my shit.
Yeah,
People
like-
like the puppet. I'm running with the
Fine,
puppet.
fuck it. Nobody has to ever see my face ever again.
Yeah.
That's
Great.
fire though. I ain't gonna lie.
And So wow, so at this point it's been 10 years then, about 9, 10 years, because we in 2022.
Yeah,
Since 2012, so about 9 or 10 years.
Yeah, it's going on 10 years. Yeah, they say it takes 10 years to make an overnight success.
Right. Entertainment. That's why.
I got a quick question for both of y'all, real quick.
Yeah.
Who is y'all favorite comedians that made y'all want to be comedians, bro? Cause I love both of y'all. You know, y'all funny to me. Both of y'all, who inspired y'all to be comedians though?
Steve Martin, Jim Carrey, Lucille Ball, definitely. Phyllis Diller. These are like the women who started this shit off. You know what I mean? And I thought Mary Tyler Moore was funny, but I like some of the older school gals. Of course, Eddie Murphy. You know, like all of that. George Carlin is one of my majors, for real. Yeah. Sam Kinison, because he was never, rest in peace, Sam Kinison. He was never afraid to be who he was. Yeah. And then I think Robin Williams, of course. Robin Williams
always was dope.
Robin Williams was always one of my top as a comedian, because I'd always followed his career as a comedian, and then he started transitioning into. I knew him as a comedian, not as Robin Williams, the movie star.
Yeah, the actor.
When I began to have that,
he was funny too in the movies. Too,
I thought
he was great.
Because Happy Days, Mork and Mindy. I mean this is the era. This is when I started watching programs, and I'd be watching these things with my brother. What about you?
Yeah, you.
Definitely Eddie Murphy, Martin Lawrence, John Leguizamo.
I forget John Leguizamo.
Yo, how dare you forget the?
Oh my God!
I know,
Yeah,
especially as a Boricua.
Wow, yeah.
Chappelle.
That's a fact.
You know who I discovered when I was in high school, and he's not A-list, but I always looked up to him.
I like
Godfrey.
Gilbert Godfrey.
No. Regular Godfrey, the black comedian. It's Godfrey.
Wait, does he do voices?
Yeah, he does voices. He got a podcast now.
Yeah,
too.
I know I like him. I know who you're talking about.
I found him because I used to watch Comedy Central, when they just throw 5 different comedians up there. And I would like to look for the up and coming guys, you know what I'm saying?
They used to have a lot of funny dudes though that never pop. That's
they be low key with it. Funny. So there was a lot of guys like that too that I looked up to, and then there was a few guys too, locally back home. Because I'm originally from Boston, so I came up in the Boston comedy scene. So there was a few guys too when I first started getting into the game.
So you never spoke like that, I'm from Boston.
Nah, that's only where Mark Wahlberg and they're from. That's only that area of Boston.
So
but where I'm from
Boston.
You know they got that little accent over there.
Yeah, but there's actually a Puerto Rican and a black area.
You got a Puerto Rican area that sounds like that too?
No. It's it only comes out when you say certain words like Boston, coffee. You know what I'm saying?
Boston, wait, coffee, Marge. Wait, there we go. I'm getting ready to go out to the car.
Yeah.
Going to the car.
All right, we're gonna take a quick break. When we come back, we're gonna come back with our 420 gas, incredible edibles, and then our highly favorite. Thank you, Woody, a.k.a. Joselito the Puppet. We love you so much, man. I hope you come back soon. The next time you're in the Bronx, come through. We'll do a show special for you.
Make sure y'all go check out his tours.
Like I said, I got to thank Madam Bullet. Like I said, she found me. The flip side of with your boy here, she kind of found me. She had more followers than me. Like I was saying earlier when she first found me. She gave me my first opportunity on TV. Because of her, I was on the Wendy Williams show. And it's been nothing but blessings meeting you, so I appreciate you.
Thank you. Yes, thank you so much for coming.
Fire.
We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back. Reloaded, brought to you by Popsicle Culture, a tradition for collectors by collectors. Elite customer service, true craftsmanship, and quality products. Popsicle Culture houses a variety of services, from rare 80s and 90s collectibles, retail merchandise, to handcrafted items for all ages. Connecting people with their passions, finding comfort in the things we love, and bringing joy is our goal. Flash back to that feeling when you held your first G.I. Joe or Barbie doll, or when you got your first band tee. At Popsicle, that feeling comes free with every item. Popsicle Culture, what's your addiction? This program also brought to you by Sexy Batch, meet your next favorite cookie. Developing cookies for a sophisticated palate using the highest quality organic, sustainably sourced ingredients is what makes our process unique, creating cookies that you won't find anywhere else. Join our cookie club. Each month we'll send you a baker's dozen of surprise flavors from our specially curated lineup, safely delivered to your door. Partner with Deneen Pottery, we're now offering individually thrown pieces by our master potters produce one-of-a-kind mugs. We also provide a full range of eco-craft friendly services, all made to order baked goods from a Bronx guy in Queens. Thanks to Penn Station for the beats, Dama Audio on engineering, and of course, Bite the Bullet Entertainment. Get your business and your life on track. Ready to incorporate your business, but not sure what papers to file? Or how much it costs? Need a website, but don't know where to begin? Do you need to get your home, storage, or office space in order? Let Bite the Bullet help. Spanning a decade of experience working with small businesses, nonprofit organizations, as well as individuals, our certified webmasters build websites, apps, provide marketing materials, and they help you establish your online presence and brand. Our financial workshops get you prepared for the future, and our organization team helps you declutter your space and your mind. Let Bite the Bullet equip you with a plan and the tools you need to succeed and take the day's stresses of running a business or a household off your mind. Follow us on social media, Instagram at Madam_Bullet, YouTube keyword Madam Bullet, or www.bitethebullet.rocks. And of course on Station Head, the Google Play, and the Apple Store. Station name, Bite the Bullet. Reloaded airs every Monday, 8 to 9 p.m., featuring Madam Bullet and Billy Official. Special shout out to our guest, Joselito the Puppet, Mike Ice from Under Lock and Key Entertainment, Incredible Edibles, just one and you're done, and of course, Highly Favored Event Spaces, our partner for our 420 event. Check out our website or our Instagram for more details. Tickets $55. Just sit there and you're coming on next, all right? Did you guys take a shirt? All right.
Nah, I didn't even get a chance.
Oh, we are back, and thanks again to Mike Ice. We appreciate you for coming through.
Mike.
He had to go. He's trying to beat out the storm anyway. So
Yeah,
I get it.
everybody is. I get it.
Yeah, he's trying to beat out the storm. I get it. I feel bad. I couldn't really hang with him the way I wanted to because business.
Him, man. Blessings
But
on
yes,
top of blessings.
we still have Joselito here. He'll be back in and out, playing with us. So since this is a 420 special, we're just before today's the 18th of April, 2 days before 420. So I had to
talk to me. I'm a smoker.
Yes, he's a smoker who forgot his bud.
Damn sure did. I forgot to do a lot.
I did the same thing too. I love that. Actually, I don't even mind having that. Put the yes. By the way, we're gonna show that again. My guys just left some shirts, some sample shirts for us. Oh man, that's so great.
Blessings.
So. Of course, I had one of my fellow smokers. I am 420 friendly as well.
Facts.
And so, I had to bring on a friend of mine who also is a good businessman. And I didn't bring him on just because he's a friend. Right. I had the pleasure of working with him and his wife at a pop-up shop a couple of months ago or 6 weeks ago. And we had a great time. I was surprised. I've always known him to be a businessman, but I never got to see you in action. So I was really surprised. I was blown away by the presentation and how professional you were. So I said, man, we got to have you, and we got to have you on 420. Let's talk about your products. We've been plugging them through the whole show. This is Berner from Incredible Edible. Thank you so much for having
me. What's going on, guys?
So when we were on the way, I know you were telling me that you had a lot going on. You had a lot of new things going on the horizon. So first, let's talk about your company. Let's talk about your company, when you established it, and what led you to that. Like, why did you come up with this 420, the CBD?
Well, man, we're talking about 10 years already. Incredible Edibles started with, actually, I had a friend of mine who was dying from diabetes. And he was a 420, advocate as well. Awesome dude, legend up in Riverdale. And when he ended up in hospice, when he ended up in hospice, he couldn't. Sorry about that.
And you have a nice voice.
Sorry about
I sit far. By the way, don't take key from me. I sit further away because I have a loud voice. So.
Well, my voice, pops in the room,
projects.
so yeah,
Yeah.
so I have to be careful. Either which way. So yeah, about 10 years ago, I was rocking with homie, and homie ended up suffering from diabetes. He had 2 amputations, and he ended up in hospice. And when he couldn't smoke anymore, he was like, dude, I need you to do me a favor. I need you to take about a half ounce and just put into some edibles real quick. And I made the shittiest batch of edibles that you could ever imagine, dude. When I tell you, there was still blood particles left in the batch. And I said to him, I was like, yo, this is the best that I could do right now. I had such a short notice. And like 45 minutes, he was like, it tastes like shit, but they're doing a job. And literally right before he passed, he was like, the fact that they helped, that he had very little pain, he was able to go in peace. He was like, yo, you have something here, don't stop.
That's dope.
Wow.
And you're talking about 10 years later, how we've evolved, man. Like, on the side, well, primarily I am actually a personal trainer. So
Yes.
it's kind of contradicting where you have something so good and delicious and you just want to
So you
sit
getting
there.
people brolic
Yeah.
Right?
All
You
at
getting
the same
people
time.
brolic and
One stop
high,
shop,
bro.
one stop shop.
Where's
They working out like,
Yo,
Listen,
but-
pull up, bro. I ain't
but
gonna lie.
I'll
Come
talk
on,
to you.
I got scared. I got shot up. I'm skinny, man.
Yo,
I look
dude.
crazy,
Pull
bro.
Your
up, I'll
beard,
tell
your
you.
beard weighs
Look,
more than you do. You know
Pull
what I'm
up, my
saying?
brother,
You
pull
shave
up.
his beard, it look like a
Pull
Coco
up,
Pelao,
man.
you know?
I promise you, like, we'll get you right,
I can
man.
do a few. I ain't gonna lie. I can't do pull-ups like that no more. Like I said, when I got hit up,
I feel you.
I broke bones. I got plates in the arms. I'm like,
Gotcha.
all right, man. It's,
Yo.
That just goes to show that niggas is a really bad shot. You're not the only nigga I know that got shot like in the elbow and the arm. Like, y'all niggas don't aim right. I mean, I'm glad. Thank God you're alive.
Well, thank
Like,
God, man. Like,
Thank God for the biggest shitty shot.
but I want to get diesel though and get high at the same time.
Facts.
So wait a minute. So why is it contradictory that you do it? Why is it so contradictory? Because of the
Because
of the
9
working
times
out.
out of
But why
10,
do
your average smoker is going, smoke,
Yeah.
chill,
And
and
the
then just
diesel
pass
do
the
wanna
fuck
be-
out, wake
you
up,
wanna be healthy,
and you
you
have the
okay,
munchies
drinking
like a
juices.
motherfucker.
Yeah,
You
true.
think about it.
Yeah.
But we don't understand that our bodies already have cannabinoid receptors that allow us to take in cannabis.
Facts.
Not
Talk
only
them,
that.
Talk them.
Yes,
You
I
know
want to
what
get
I'm
the
saying?
science behind
At the
it.
end of the day, like your body is your temple. Whatever you put in it is what
Yes,
is
facts,
going what you
facts.
project out.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the mere fact that we can ingest this cannabis and it's so beneficial.
I've been ingesting it a long time.
Yo, bro, I kid you not.
No complaints.
I kid you not. Like, I had to start cannabis because I was in a severe accident when I was a kid, and the doctors were doing nothing but pumping me full of medication.
Weird meds. What I like to
Bro, I was in so much pain. I'd have to take 1,600 of ibuprofen just to start
shit,
the
yeah.
day as a kid.
And that
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know
and
what
that
I'm
shit
saying?
burns that it
Yeah.
burns a hole in your damn stomach.
Yo,
There's so many other side effects.
that's
You're
weird.
trading one evil for another, right? When they say
Absolutely.
you're
Absolutely. So,
Damn.
when I found cannabis, it was still highly legal. And you want to talk about being scrutinized not only by my family but by certain
everybody,
people,
yeah, facts.
by everybody. You know
They
what I'm
looked at
saying?
us like we was crackheads.
Dude,
Like,
you
yeah, I'm
know,
like, yo, I'm
like,
just smoking weed, bro.
bro,
Like,
I see a whole
Ah,
bunch of
tú estás
people.
fumando eso.
Exactly.
Oh my
Yo,
God!
oh my God, yo,
Nah, man.
yo, call a priest. We gotta throw holy water.
Ay,
on this
ay,
thing.
falta Pepe, yo está fumando aquí.
Yo,
Ay,
that's
ay,
crazy.
está fumando por aquí. Ay, vete de aquí. Right, yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
but it's crazy. It's crazy.
It
I
was
remember
such
that
a.
times,
It's
yeah.
so funny to walk around now and don't you smell
And but
in
then
the
the
air?
I make it a
you know
point
what's
of
crazy?
pride to walk
Like,
around
yo,
smelling like it. Are you
Yo,
crazy?
I've been doing
Family
that
functions
since they
and
was-
everything.
Yo, I've been doing that since it was illegal, bro.
Come on.
Now, since that, it's just funny because now that weed is legal, now all the old people that was talking shit, now they eating edibles.
Yo.
Now they like, yo, estamos fácil, yeah, let me
I got the
smoke.
whole family hooked
Like,
right
yeah,
now.
facts, it's crazy though. It's a blessing though, you know what I'm saying? But it's just crazy how far it came.
Yes,
Yeah.
most definitely.
Yeah, it's lit.
A lot of people don't understand us from the culture itself,
Yeah, facts,
how
facts.
far we've come. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying? How many
facts,
times we've
facts.
had to get locked up, go to
You know,
booking just
listen,
over a fucking little clip in the pocket.
Listen, Linda, listen.
I mean, thank God, I've never gone through that. Like when it
Come
comes to
on,
like
man.
like getting Locked up not for no weed, like maybe like for fighting or for some other shit, but like not no weed. Like I was never got locked up for like a joint or anything like
But you know what's
that.
crazy? You know what's crazy? What they said right now is like a lot of people who got convicted for like weed charges got first dibs to get licenses.
Absolutely.
And I got
Why not?
like a whole.
Why not?
Yeah, go check that out.
There was
Real
some kind of bill or something. Yeah, there was something.
The freaking Jamaicans got like little tables with the blood on it.
Yeah.
I figure it like this. I figure it like this. When it comes, listen. Next, you know, you're gonna have a little My Buddy guy who's just like a butt guy that people take pictures with and shit. That'd probably be me. By the way, if you see like a little butt guy in 42nd Street, that's not a bullet. Yes, that's just
with a weed in his
give me
mouth.
$5 to take that picture with you. You know what I'm saying? It's just
Go
me.
cop that.
But you know what it is too. I think that first of all, in New York, I mean, in certain places, the rate for getting locked up for weed back in the day was so much higher, right? So like New York was one of them, California was one of them, right? And so these are non-violent crimes. You're not hurting anybody. Listen, when you're driving under the influence, like I don't think people have like done anything bad under the influence of weed. People have gotten angry while they drink in a drunken rage, crash their cars, kill people, do all kinds of crazy stuff, right? They do all. Right? Fall asleep at the wheel?
I never smoked a blunt and said, you know what? I'm gonna go to Walmart and kill 35 motherfuckers
right.
in
That's
here.
what I'm saying, right?
I'm gonna go to Walmart and get some munchies.
I said, I'm about to say
worst
that.
thing.
If anything, I
You
went
took
to
the words
Walmart
right out of
and
my
said,
mouth.
y'all
The
need
worst
to
thing.
release
Or it would be the opposite. You'd be mad, you smoke, and then you.
Yeah, that's
down.
it. You start
Forgot why I'm mad.
You start overthinking. You like, hold on, man. You know what? Fuck this
The
shit.
worst thing about weed that I think that can happen, right? The worst thing that I think about weed that can happen is the worst possible scenario that I can think of, and even that, like you go to a store and you steal a Snickers bar by accident, just because you were so high and you totally, like it wasn't even malicious. You didn't go in there to steal. You were just like, you probably bought other shit.
Yeah, no
and
more
then you
hands
just started
left.
eating, right? And you just started, right? Like I think that's the worst that has happened to somebody on weed, right?
Absolutely.
Like, oh, it was a run by fruiting. Like that's the worst thing that will happen to anybody, right?
Absolutely.
So you've been into this fitness. You couple your fitness with your products.
Yes.
Talk to us about the process of creation, and you branching off into the CBD products with your subcategory. With
Yes.
your subdivision.
Well, 9 times out of 10, a lot of people use butter to make their edibles. Mines are made with coconut oil. So it's obviously more healthier for the body.
Everybody said, right? That was nice.
Right?
Wish you guys could have had that.
It's more healthier for the body. It's more of a soluble fat. So it sticks to the body a lot better. If it's going to be something that's going to stick to the body, why not let it be that? Something that's going to heal the body as well.
I like that you said soluble too. That's really important when you're talking about fats.
Absolutely.
You want something that your body can. Soluble just means that your body can break it down.
Thank you very much.
Or break it down better.
Yeah,
Thank you. So, not to mention, it could be used as a topical cream. It not only ingestible, but on external skin as well. Like, there's endless possibilities that could be used for just the coconut oil alone. I've made tinctures. Now, on top of those stuff, the condiments that I make allow you.
Oh my God, the barbecue wings sauce.
Yes.
The pop-up shop that I worked with you at. I bought a few items and you were so cool enough, even though we're friends and it's business stuff. I didn't expect you to give me anything, but you you could take anything. And I went to you trying to give me stuff. I was like, no, I don't care. Just give me the sauce, right? Well, I was like, take the rest of the stuff, just give me the sauce. And I was right. That is the best. Freaking barbecue sauce for I eat that on everything that's not even chicken. Like I'm almost done with it.
I got you, yo, bro. I got you. I'm gonna take your map. I'm gonna send you a bottle, bro. Trust me when I tell you.
I'm not I like condiments, but I'm not a barbecue sauce or ketchup-y kind of person. You know?
Everything, everything.
Yo, it's so good. And not for nothing, that is the one of the few edibles that I've ever had in my life, aside from edibles from Sexy Batch, was something that actually I felt mellow. Like I felt something normally because my body composition, I don't break it down the right way.
Yes, no, I hear you.
But I actually felt calm and mellow, so it got me somewhere. I was like, wow, these chickens are great.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Well, we do our best to make sure that we use the best top quality products. There's no pesticides or preservatives. There's no GMO products. Everything is natural to the core.
Love it.
So are you doing something to incorporate the working out and the weed shit together?
Well,
like,
sooner
is
or
there
later.
something we gonna have?
No,
that I can go to
absolutely,
the gym
absolutely.
And smoke and get
Absolutely.
diesel?
Yo,
he
listen.
wants to get buff.
Listen.
I want to know.
You know what?
bro.
You know I got it for you now. You know what? You could do it. You know what? You can get buff and puff. You know how
Buffett. Yo, you get 25% automatically,
we
yo.
want 30%,
You had to pay it
15,
sick, buff and
30%, nigga.
Buff and puff.
Buff and
Yo,
puff.
Buff and
They
mark
go
it
high
down.
on your
Today
shit.
is the day.
Yo,
Buff
mark
and
it
puff
down, it's
Buff
going
and
is
puff.
down.
made
April
right there
18th.
and then.
We get 30%.
Off the rip.
That's
Off the
it, it's over.
rip. That's crazy.
I let
Buff and
Philly
puff.
say what it is because people are scared of it because his voice. He said we
Yo.
get 30%.
Yeah, we did. Yo, but listen.
I'm a
But
little
that's
scared
fire,
too,
though.
but I'm too nice and cuddly, right?
No, but that's dope though. Like if you was to do something like that,
Yeah,
I
Yeah.
were
think
you
that'd be
thinking
cool
about
as fuck.
combining?
So
Especially if it's natural like that, like you saying.
one of the
and all
other
that.
things that I was thinking about because realistically, like we're still in the early elements of having it fully legal.
No, of course,
You know,
of
within
course,
the
of
state,
course, of course. Yeah.
it's
So you're still maneuvering the minefield.
yes, because a lot of my clients obviously have children,
Mm-hmm.
and when they come onto the field with their group training and so forth, so on, they have children with them too. So you don't want a whole bunch of parents just sitting in the cut smoking L's. You know what I'm saying?
Of course, no.
So what I'm thinking about doing is providing granola bars, and I also make infused smoothies. I make an
See,
array.
I never had an infused smoothie.
Bro.
I had the
You sound very
chocolate.
excited about it too.
Bro.
He's like,
Yo, because I love smoothies.
But let me
and I'm
tell
like,
you,
yo,
let me
boy,
tell you. So
I'm telling you, I'm
the
about to get
condiments,
Bonic and drink smoothies.
the
bro.
condiments are not limited to just the barbecue sauce. We
And the
have
barbecue.
we
What
have
else? What else?
we have in
some
Truvia
oil.
sugar.
Ooh,
For
yeah.
diabetics, we have Truvia sugar.
Yo, and I
we
know
have
some of my boys is diabetic. They gonna
That's
love
really
that
good.
shit.
yo, bro.
I got a
We
diabetic
have
in the
maple
house.
syrup.
Bro.
When we do the puffin paints, one of the new shout outs to Dykeman Premium.
Oh, shout out to
Yo.
Dykeman Premium.
Shout
Shout out to
them
MK.
facts.
Shout out to V
Yo.
Rico.
Yes,
Shout out to
sir.
Dykeman Premium.
Let's
We
get it.
appreciate y'all.
One of our new platters for our puffin paints is infused chicken and waffles.
Baby.
So we make a waffle bowl
Yo.
infused.
Where can we get that at right now, cuz?
So we're gonna let y'all know when the next puffin paint. They're
Can Madam Bullet host that?
Absolutely. They're exclusive only to the puffin paints. That way,
fire.
you know, you have to go there to enjoy the
Yeah,
full
facts,
ambiance.
that's dope, that's dope.
Oh, that's
you know, what
good
we
though because
provide.
that way you can enjoy with other
Yes,
people
yeah,
and have a
When I
nice
tell you,
time.
hands down, one of the greatest experiences you'll ever
I can
be
imagine
in.
bringing
Like,
a little shorty with you.
oh man, like those,
she coming home with me tonight. After
hands
that,
down,
Yeah.
hands down, the whole event is a panty dropper, bro. Like the whole
Yo,
event
yo,
is a
listen.
panty dropper. They walk
Fire.
in and they're like, "Where are we?" The loft is amazing. That's number one. Two, again, just the ambiance of having people you don't know around you, just all walks of life.
Nah, that's just
Everybody's
dope. That's
peaceful.
dope. That's dope. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
facts.
There's a difference between
I'll
paint
bring
and
my
sit.
shorty with me, yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Paint and sit, people get a little, a little slouchy, a little,
Right,
rowdy.
right.
It's a little different vibe.
Yeah,
Puff
yeah,
and
yeah.
paint, everybody happy. Everybody's on a completely different mode. You know what I'm saying?
I can go partying with people who smoke any day of the week. Like
Kill-
all that, like I enjoy drinking and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But like I can't, like I can do a puff and paint or I can do anything like 420 friendly, because I'm calm and I can relax. Also, I know no one is gonna be fighting.
Absolutely.
No one's gonna be
It's
upset.
all love. It's all
Right.
love. All
So
love.
do you have any events coming up? We're actually we're coming
So
up on a
we
break
actually
soon.
have something special coming up. We can't talk about it right now, but I'm gonna invite y'all once everything is set up.
Oh, yes,
when I tell
definitely,
you hands down, we're gonna change the game. We are changing the game. The forefront is gonna be literally Dykeman Premium. And incredible edibles,
Ooh.
hands down, side
love
by
it.
side.
Ooh.
It's going like we taking over.
gonna be a
Oh, I
No
love
ifs,
it!
ands,
I'm
or buts.
excited. I'm here.
I ain't
I'm here
gonna
for it all. I'm excited. Where
Um,
can everybody? If people want to buy, because Billy's beasting
Yeah,
already.
yeah,
so
yeah,
I
yeah,
got
if
you.
people if people want to book, if people
wanna
right,
know.
inquiring minds want to know if people want to book a session, people want to book a fitness training session, or
Yeah.
if they want to procure some of your
Yo, matter
incredible
of
edibles.
fact, make sure y'all book both.
Right.
You gotta get Diesel
Absolutely.
and High. Holla at my boy.
Absolutely. Come
Let
on.
them know where you
so
can
Come
find
on.
you at, bro.
where can they find you?
First off on IG, I'm at Burner1418. That's BURNA1418. And then you have for the fitness, it's Finish Strong Fitness 246, which is actually we're located at 240th and Van Cortlandt Park. That's where we do a lot of the group training sessions. I do have a private gym that's on 238th and Review Place. Again, the company is Finish Strong Fitness. We do have a website coming up soon, and the first week of May, we're having our first group sessions. So I'm gonna be forwarding you over some flyers.
I'll put out all the information. Send me the flyers.
Facts. I'm gonna
And
follow
then
your page and all that.
We'll follow you. I'm already following
Don't worry,
you.
I
but
got you. I got everybody.
We'll get
Yeah,
into
we
it.
gonna
Let's
do
just
that.
we'll get into. We're gonna take a quick commercial break, and we're gonna come back with our other special 420
Yes.
centered guest on our very special 420 show.
Let's go.
Madam Bullet, Billy Official,
Let's
Reloaded.
get it.
Get it.
We know it.
Reloaded, brought to you by Popsic Culture, a tradition for collectors by collectors, elite customer service, true craftsmanship, and quality products. Popsic Culture houses a variety of services, from rare 80s and 90s collectibles, retail merchandise, to handcrafted items for all ages. Connecting people with their passions, finding comfort in the things we love, and bringing joy is our goal. Flashback to that feeling when you held your first G.I. Joe or Barbie doll, or when you got your first band tee. At Popsic, that feeling comes free with every item. Popsic Culture, what's your addiction? This program also brought to you by Sexy Batch, meet your next favorite cookie. Developing cookies for a sophisticated palate using the highest quality organic, sustainably sourced ingredients is what makes our process unique, creating cookies that you won't find anywhere else. Join our cookie club. Each month, we'll send you a baker's dozen of surprise flavors from our specially curated lineup, safely delivered to your door. Partner with Deneen Pottery, we're now offering individually thrown pieces by our master potters produce one-of-a-kind mugs. We also provide a full range of eco-craft-friendly services, all made-to-order baked goods from a Bronx guy in Queens. Thanks to Penn Station for the beats, Dama Audio on engineering, and of course, Bite the Bullet Entertainment. Get your business and your life on track. Ready to incorporate your business, but not sure what papers to file? Or how much it costs? Need a website, but don't know where to begin? Do you need to get your home, storage, or office space in order? Let Bite the Bullet help. Spanning a decade of experience working with small businesses, nonprofit organizations, as well as individuals, our certified webmasters build websites, apps, provide marketing materials, and they help you establish your online presence and brand. Our financial workshops get you prepared for the future, and our organization team helps you declutter your space and your mind. Let Bite the Bullet equip you with a plan and the tools you need to succeed and take the day's stresses of running a business or a household off your mind. Follow us on social media, Instagram at Madam_Bullet, YouTube keyword Madam Bullet, or www.bitethebullet.rocks. And of course on Stationhead, the Google Play, and the Apple Store. Station name, Bite the Bullet. Reloaded airs every Monday, 8 to 9 p.m., featuring Madam Bullet and Billy Official. Special shout out to our guest, Joselito the Puppet, Mike Ice from Under Lock and Key Entertainment, Incredible Edibles, just one and you're done, and of course, Highly Favored Event Spaces, our partner for our 420 event. Check out our website or our Instagram for more details. Tickets $55. Yes, and we are back. Thank you, everybody. Again, shout out to our guests that came on. Shout out to Incredible Edibles. What a great conversation. But we had to cut it short, but it doesn't matter because he's going to come back. We're actually going to work on doing the Buff and Puff with Billy Official. We're really going to make it happen. This is our 420 special. We still got our special guest, Woody, a.k.a. Joselito the Puppet. And... yeah, so we were going to have a 420 event that was supposed to happen on 420. This is why we kind of invited this guest on to come. We were doing a collaboration. Unfortunately, we just got word from the community board of the NYPD that we can't do it right as of now. Boo. But, yeah, I know. It sucks, but, yeah, I know. I thought it was legal too.
You
but
know what? secret
But you know,
location.
right? There's a lot of
Secret location.
There's a lot of things going
Highlight
on.
us.
There's a lot of things going on, but that still doesn't mean that we can't highlight this awesome woman with this amazing event space, who also is a 420. Not the event space, but you know, she's a 420 friendly kind of person. One of those, you know. So doing the things for the female culture, and you've got so many things going on in your event space that are family friendly as well. So that's really important to highlight. So everybody, welcome Jacqueline from Highly Favored Events.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, thank you for coming on. And if you talk softly, get close to the mic
Okay,
or
let
pull
me
it
get a little
or
closer.
pull up to my bumper, baby. So, Jacqueline, yes, again, so thank you for coming on. And again, we were going to collab on an event that was going to happen in 2 days from now, but unfortunately, that's not going to happen. But let's still talk about your event space. It's still open. You're still doing things. We want to know, how long have you been open? How'd you get into it? And why do you have the events that you have there? Like, what are you centered? What's your mission?
Thank you. So, we've been open since November. We actually had our first event on Halloween.
Ooh.
Fire.
Yeah. So that was pretty dope.
Was it a costume party?
We did have a costume party. It
Ooh.
was actually my friends that rented out the space and were my very first customers before we
Did
even had a bar.
everybody
in.
wear costumes?
Everyone wore costumes.
Yes.
Shit, I like that.
It was dope. It was
Me
really
too.
dope.
I love wearing
Because
costumes.
I don't want to go to a spot. The niggas ain't wearing costumes. and I'ma be
Exactly,
like,
'cause
you
then
know
what are we doing here?
I'm a goon too, so I ain't wearing a costume either.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But
You're not
besides
gonna wear it?
that, if they wearing it, I'm like, I'm wearing it.
I'll go.
I
like
feel the
to
same
wear
way
it.
though, cause like I wouldn't want to walk into a spot, right, and I'm wearing a costume and I'm looking at it, and I'm like, oh, I look like a little
No,
bitch.
but I like that. I don't care about nigga. I'm just joking, but I actually like doing that. That should be fun though.
Yeah,
It
it is.
Costume parties.
It was pretty dope.
Oh, weird, like you want to do a zombie party or something like that. I like shit like that.
Billy's
That's
down
lit.
for it all, yo. If you want to do, you know what, Billy? See, we're gonna do. We're gonna have the buff and puff over there.
Right.
And we're gonna have like a fun Halloween party. You know what I'm saying?
No, listen, Billy Official, aka Billy Everywhere. Get it
He's
tuned.
everywhere.
AKA Billy Nightmare. You know what I'm saying?
Get it tuned to be tuned out.
Right. Thank you for that.
Sorry,
So
but yeah.
no, of course. So yeah, we've been open since November, and it's been pretty great. How I got into it, I don't know if you guys experienced this, but you go out there to look for an event space. You want to book your party, and then you see really overpriced spaces that, unfortunately, I'm not trying to throw no shade, but they're like dingy, they're like old.
Yes.
They just don't give what they should give.
And they offer no services.
No
like you want to charge me
services.
extra for cups,
But they
sir?
want to charge you mad bread.
Exactly.
And they got leaks.
Leaky, right?
So I rented a very
Leaky
I be
ceilings,
joking, I
messed
rent-
up
I be mad.
bathrooms.
I be mad.
AC don't want what? Oh
Right.
no!
It's,
What?
it's
Oh,
200
no.
people, no AC.
Right.
One exit up the
Glasses
stairs.
is foggy inside. Like, yo, man, listen.
Right.
My
Right.
glasses can't be foggy. in the
Exactly.
bath,
So you
bro. I
got to
need
give
see.
something good for what you're charging. So it was something I always had in the forefront and kind of in the back as well. Like, it's something that I didn't think I would do when I did. But the opportunity presented itself, and here I was.
Ah, bless 'em.
Yeah, so I moved forward with it. It's a dope thing for women to do. A lot of women are in it now. I've seen like 4 other event spaces that were opened by women as well. And I think it's a great market because who's our people? The public. So you can't go wrong. And that's basically where we've been at. And then the 420 events. You know, I'm a smoker. I'm a 420 person. That's what
Let's
I do.
go. Let's get it.
Oh,
Here I got all this
Smokers over
amazing
here.
space. Why not, right? And that's how it started. I had
that's
my
what got
first.
me excited. The,
Yeah,
what
I
was it?
know.
The brunch and blunt? Or
It's
the
a blunt and brunch. It's a blunt and brunch.
Yes,
Blunt
a
and
blunt and
brunch.
brunch.
A blunt and brunch.
You coming
What
with me
is
next
this?
time, Billy? You coming with me?
Let's go.
Well, unfortunately, the next one would have been in 2 days, but it's been canceled. We will
Can't
come
do
back,
a
but we'll
secret
come.
location?
Nah, I wish we could, but we can't.
We'll figure something out.
But we've had 3 successful ones. They've been pretty dope.
That's fire.
And I hope in the future that we can. I mean, I love what he's doing.
Shout out
It's
to
definitely
MK for
gonna
bringing us
happen in
together
the- it's
too.
not hopefully, it's gonna happen.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
gonna
I know.
happen.
We're gonna
But in the
speak-
mean we got other things happening. Like
I was
have.
say, wait a minute, 'cause
Yeah.
I was
Fact.
going on your
Yeah.
Instagram, and
Yeah.
so I saw that you had like some hit classes and stuff. And
Yes.
so talk to us about that. Like, what else are what are the events that are kind of not just people renting out for their private needs, but what are the events going on that you are doing?
Yes. So
Daily.
other than that, I just launched the Highly Favored Fit Babe Challenge. That's a 6-week program that offers 3 workouts a week. If you're not able to attend in person, we provide a video, so you can do the virtual or we can go live, live via Zoom. And it's pretty dope. We have one day of like a sweat class that's every Tuesday at 7 p.m. We work out for an hour learning a dance routine with T Sexy from Instagram. She's pretty dope. Check out her page as well.
Okay, shout out T Sexy.
Yeah, so we do it with her, and it's pretty dope. In 1 hour, we learn a dance routine. We sweat. Any dancers out there know you could work up a good sweat learning a routine. Yeah, we're dancing.
Is it new dances or old dances? Or can
I mean, there's a little twerking, there's a little popping, there's old dancing. I mean, there's a little bit of everything. It's a really fun class.
I ain't twerking.
Do you have any males that attend this though?
We haven't had any males, but they're welcome. If they want to come, they can come. It's no problem.
Like,
should,
I'm talking
maybe
about
we
like
should do, you should do, or you just maybe do some male events, right?
I mean, we could.
I think women feel sometimes a little weird and uncomfortable.
I'm talking about like real hardcore straight men, because I don't know they're gonna be twerking though.
No, that's why we said we're gonna do male events. That's why we said male events.
No, I'm just saying that because I know, if you want to do that, some guys like to do that.
Right? Has a guy ever showed up with high? Has a guy ever showed up with high heels and like I'm ready to twerk?
You know,
well, I haven't had a girl pull up in high heels, but they're in cute outfits.
I'm bagging all these chicks.
I will say this: we get a lot of attention. A lot of people look in when they see us, in full motion.
No, of course.
Yeah, a lot of people peek, and a lot of guys stop and check it out.
That's always sexy, regardless of a guy or whatever y'all doing. It's sexy.
Yeah, so, a girl moving and jiggling around.
That's forget it.
It sure
Yo,
is.
Look at Jose little puppy. He went to bed right now, because he would have been out here. He would have been wild.
Right, you should bring that nigga on right now.
He would have been wilding on him.
So you have the fitness events going on.
Yeah.
And the space event rental do you do it from certain time to certain time, or is it only for the evening?
Oh no, so it's any 6-hour intervals you like. It's $1,500 for 6 hours. That's a really good price.
What do we get?
You get tables, chairs. You have a 50-inch Sony TV. You have
so
a
you're
granite
telling me
bar,
that I don't even have to
sink.
spend extra to buy tables and chairs? Thank you.
No, not at all.
Thank you.
You get that.
Keep going.
What kind of events can you do there? Because you got rap events, you got.
I mean, I've had pop-up shops. I've had pop-up shows. I have
showcases, like stuff like that. Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
Birthday parties. I've even had repasses. I've had a little bit of everything.
Okay.
Anniversaries, retirements. I had a woman that retired from the 75th precinct. It was a beautiful event. So a little bit of everything.
Like a party place event?
It's an event space, a party hall, but the way I designed it inside is very clean, it's very modern, and it kind of feels like you rented a lounge for yourself.
Yeah, actually, I was looking.
More party than like doing a showcase or something like that.
No,
absolutely.
You can do that there.
The Boogie Movie. The Boogie Movie does their events there.
I'm gonna say because I was looking.
That's why I'm just.
I was looking on Instagram just at the space, and it's kind of the way she has it, like she has the lighting and the music and everything. But it's kind of it's like a bare space.
No stage. But we can bring in whatever we need to bring in.
Right, like it's a bare space, but you can literally make it into any kind of event that you want.
1,500.
Yeah.
Where is this located?
It is a beautiful location, 3770 East Tremont Avenue.
It's in the Bronx, bro. You know, it's in the
exactly. Look at that. Oh, look at that right there. Down the block from Iconic, down the block from Embadio.
I know it's that, but I'm just from Brooklyn. I did a Bronx event. I'm trying to do a Brooklyn event, and
All right. Well, when you want to come back to the
Bronx,
Bronx,
definitely,
come through because it's a vibe in there. It's a beautiful vibe in there. It really
when
is.
you want to come back to the Bronx.
I love the Bronx. Yo, listen.
She sound like the tour guide and shit.
When you want to spin the block.
Those commercials that you see when they make you want to be a tourist? Be a tourist. Come to the Bronx.
Yo, but Brooklyn people love the Bronx, and Bronx people love Brooklyn, man. Cut it out, man.
Half
we
and
only
half.
the two wildest boroughs out in the whole city.
That's
you
the
truth.
truth.
Keep it a band.
But it's very half and half. You know what I'm saying? Because
because I know dudes that hate Brooklyn.
Exactly.
And I was locked up with them, but they love me though. But they love me though. They
I love the
like,
way he says I was locked up with
yeah,
them.
but it's respected, but they love me though. They like, yo, Billy, man, you from Brooklyn? Ah, man, I hate Brooklyn, but I love you, bro. Like, yeah, it's different.
I've gotten that about the Bronx.
Nah, but that's dope. But I would definitely look up on that. Make sure y'all go check that out.
Highly favored events.
Yes, highly favored
Follow
events.
us on Instagram.
And so, but no, that is a really good thing. So, but you were running down really quickly with the 1,500 includes tables, chairs, sound system, a full beautiful granite bar, fridge, microwave, sink.
How many hours you said?
6 hours included.
6 hours, that's it?
Yeah, you'll get some time to set up beforehand.
Can I get 6 hours and better?
You could get 6 hours and better. Why not?
All right, cool. All right, I just asked it for the fans because maybe
perfect.
There's somebody that want to pay extra, be like,
extra. Each additional hour is $150.
That's not bad.
And for the fitness class, we also there on Thursday and Sunday with Zumba.
So wait a minute, with the fitness
fire.
classes too, do you buy it in a package? Do you pay for them single?
That
how do you,
is-
how do you do that?
I have such a dope special. So each class
Fire.
is $10, but we've got 18 workouts, right? That's $180.
That ain't nothing to get fit.
So
That
$10
ain't
If
for
you want to
each
join,
class?
yes.
What?
But
Can't
if
beat
you
it.
want it, I have a promo package. If you want to join now and do the whole 18 workouts, whatever you've missed, I send you. You get it for $30.
Fire.
So
Yo, listen.
what
y'all
are we
make sure
talking
y'all
about
get
here? That's
that.
like
You
I
can't
know,
beat it.
I know.
You can't
Wait, you mean
beat
$30
that.
for 18 classes? Did you just say that's correct?
You
I'm gonna
can't
say
beat
that's
that.
It's the promo. It's we just did it. It's
can't
going
beat it.
You
beautifully.
cannot. That's crazy. Yeah, that's awesome.
Man,
Yeah.
if I could do
You gotta
that
get.
with
You
y'all,
gotta
I
get
would
in that
do
space. You gotta get in that space.
But I gotta go to the Buff and
This
Puff
is
because
this
you know I'm a
6-week
dude.
program ends May 17th, and then we'll launch another one. I'm not gonna lie, the price will go up.
That's
you know,
okay, because
yesterday's
you know.
price
Listen,
was
listen.
Of
Hold on.
course.
days.
I was around
Yeah,
like
of course.
yesterday's price.
Today's
That's
price
today's
ain't
price.
that.
Because you don't pay. Listen, because you don't pay 5 years ago. You know what I'm saying? You don't pay
Never,
the same
anywhere.
You don't pay the same amount for a gallon of milk from 5 years ago that you do now. So if you think that my
wish we
prices are gonna
did.
stay the same from this month to that month, today's price is what?
Not today's
Yesterday's prices is not today's price.
There you go. See, I'm glad. Thank you.
I
Because she
wish
was like,
it was. But
she was like, wait. And that was because I messed it up. That wasn't.
That's all right.
That was
That's all
because.
right. We kept going.
That was-
we covered quick.
That was my
was
mess
like,
up.
huh?
I see Woody look at me like.
Right,
He's
he
like-
wanted to correct it.
he's
I
like-
paused like,
He laughed too. He was
hopefully
like.
it ain't gonna get
He
it
laughed.
right.
Also,
Right,
looked at
we
me like,
recover
you
quick. We
stupid.
recover quick.
Like you.
Hopefully
dumb
y'all
dog.
get it right. But yo, nah, that's fire though. That's
Yo, and
actually
Blunt and
fire.
Brunch, they've been going beautifully. Unfortunately, these things happen, but we do want to keep everyone happy,
So,
including the NYPD.
Tho-
Yeah.
So
are
we'll
those
come back.
events-
We'll come back.
Are those events like on weekends or just during
It's
the
usually
week? Or?
Sunday because the idea was always to allow my fellow smokers to go somewhere and experience a brunch experience
Yeah, facts.
where they can light up.
Right,
in a
because
private
not
setting.
everybody
Of
who
course,
smokes
that's
likes to drink too. Like
Right.
I feel
No,
like
some people just want to smoke and just chill, don't want to be around liquor.
Exactly.
I
Where
really-
can you really
Yeah.
go have a nice brunch?
I get days like that.
And
I like
smoke
to
a
zip,
blunt.
but sometimes I just want to chill and
Not
just,
very
because
many
you know how
places.
like
you know, I'm
like
an
you know
artist.
how
I want to paint a picture.
but you know how to act.
Nah,
I know
can't
how to
even-
act.
I
You
can't even
stupid.
paint.
You know how to act. I know how to act, but you can't trust other people the way they act
Exactly.
when they're
that's a fact,
drinking.
that's a
So
fact. Yeah.
No, it's a fact, and I want
definitely.
everything. I want longevity, so
No, facts.
patience,
Nah, that's
and
dope, that's dope.
we'll come back. We'll come back. But there've been some great events, and stay tuned.
Let us
I
know
know,
because
we're
we
excited.
definitely pull it up to the next one.
no, for real. I think I'm.
In
about
the
to-
meantime, come join me at the classes. They're
I'm about to
fun.
say, I'm about
the
to
next
come.
one is
Listen,
tomorrow at 7.
I might
don't
have to do
wanna
a virtual,
stand
though,
there and be
because I don't like
looking
leaving my
a
house.
That's all
weirdo
right, girl. I can send you the
looking
videos,
at y'all
or we could do
working out.
Zoom.
You know what I'm saying?
We have a good time.
I don't
Shake
want
my
to stand
thing.
there like
Yes.
a weirdo. Because Billy ain't going to be working out in heels. So I don't want to look like a
We
weirdo
don't do
standing
the
there.
heels.
I'm going to be standing looking in the glass like,
Yeah.
hey, yo, you see that? Yo, boy,
Wow. Wow.
boy. Nah, son, I can't do that. Like,
No, you
I
can't.
feel weird, bro.
You can't-
I'm a real dude, bro. Like, you know, if I
You
like
can't
something,
watch
like
females
something.
walk
I
out.
can't just stand there and be standing there just look. I just feel weird, bro. That's, like,
so what are you saying? You
like
can't work
these
out
young
with
niggas,
females?
This era is weird. They could do that.
Wait a minute. So you're saying that you can't work
Weird.
out with females around?
No, I'm saying because I'm going to go, but I'm not going to work out, but I'm going to watch out.
Uh.
I can't watch out. I'm just standing there.
He's right. You can't.
Because I'm not working out in heels and doing the twerking and all that. Like, you know, she got certain classes. Like,
Well, people that walk by do
no, yeah,
stand
yo,
around,
my
but
nigga.
just spectating. Yo,
Bro, see, like I said,
See, sexy does showing some sexy moves.
if it's
Right.
like that,
You're right. That's a,
Yo, if
That's
it's
a good
like
idea.
that, if it's like that,
That Billy's gonna buy
then
a
I
ticket
can
to
sit
watch.
there. We
He's
can
coming to the
pop
Bronx.
popcorn.
He's
But
coming
if
to the
I'm
Bronx.
just standing there, just looking in the glass for everybody else, some weirdo shit, bro, I can't do it, bro.
Thank God for Billy not
I
being a
can't do it,
weirdo,
bro.
right?
I can't do it. I can't do it.
You guys
I
are crazy.
respect the
because I'm not.
weirdos. I respect the ladies
Yep.
and all. I got sisters and all that, but I respect the weirdos. Just keep supporting.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all stay at the window and make sure y'all support and
Thank
be
you.
there
Thank
while they
you.
working out.
Yo,
you know?
listen, we're gonna take a quick break. We're gonna come back with our special guest, highly favored. We're gonna come back with Berta and host
All
Alita the
jokes in
Puppet. We'll be back, man. Reloaded. Station head.
Reloaded.
Reloaded, brought to you by Popsick Culture, a tradition for collectors by collectors, elite customer service, true craftsmanship, and quality products. Popsick Culture houses a variety of services, from rare 80s and 90s collectibles, retail merchandise, to handcrafted items for all ages. Connecting people with their passions, finding comfort in the things we love, and bringing joy is our goal. Flash back to that feeling when you held your first G.I. Joe or Barbie doll, or when you got your first band tee. At Popsick, that feeling comes free with every item. Popsick Culture, what's your addiction? This program also brought to you by Sexy Batch, meet your next favorite cookie. Developing cookies for a sophisticated palate using the highest quality organic, sustainably sourced ingredients is what makes our process unique, creating cookies that you won't find anywhere else. Join our cookie club. Each month we'll send you a baker's dozen of surprise flavors from our specially curated lineup, safely delivered to your door. Partner with Deneen Pottery, we're now offering individually thrown pieces by our master potters produce one-of-a-kind mugs. We also provide a full range of eco-craft friendly services, all made to order baked goods from a Bronx guy in Queens. Thanks to Penn Station for the beats, Dama Audio on engineering, and of course, Bite the Bullet Entertainment. Get your business and your life on track. Ready to incorporate your business, but not sure what papers to file? Or how much it costs? Need a website, but don't know where to begin? Do you need to get your home, storage, or office space in order? Let Bite the Bullet help. Spanning a decade of experience working with small businesses, nonprofit organizations, as well as individuals, our certified webmasters build websites, apps, provide marketing materials, and they help you establish your online presence and brand. Our financial workshops get you prepared for the future, and our organization team helps you declutter your space and your mind. Let Bite the Bullet equip you with a plan and the tools you need to succeed and take the day's stresses of running a business or a household off your mind. Follow us on social media, Instagram at Madam_Bullet, YouTube keyword Madam Bullet, or www.bitethebullet.rocks. And of course on Stationhead, the Google Play, and the Apple Store. Station name, Bite the Bullet. Reloaded airs every Monday, 8 to 9 p.m., featuring Madam Bullet and Billy Official. Special shout out to our guest, Joselito the Puppet, Mike Ice from Under Lock and Key Entertainment, Incredible Edibles, just one and you're done, and of course, Highly Favored Event Spaces, our partner for our 420 event. Check out our website or our Instagram for more details. Tickets $55. We are back. Yes, I'm just. Go ahead. Take the whole goddamn cookie. Don't take a piece.
Yo, we over here eating cookies.
when you come to Bite the Bullet, you get your guests get screamed on. No. I was just because so one of our sponsors, they're brought to you by Sexy Batch Baking. So one of my guys sent me some cookies, so I just wanted to share with everybody. These aren't edibles, but I love how once I said these aren't edibles, you guys were regulars. You were like, yeah, I'll take it right now. So we got the Nutella chocolate chip. I want to say this is the playground cookie, as a matter of fact. The playground cookie, that actually is my favorite. The playground cookie is chocolate chips, potato chips, because don't you love mixing the sweet and salty?
It's
so
shit you ate on the playground. Bro.
And so shout out to Sexy Batch. Also, I want to give a shout out, even though we just came back from commercial, and the commercial talks about all that, but I want to give a shout out to Dama Audio for engineering this program. Nice. I want to give a shout out to Pens for providing the background beats for the program. Yes. Again, thank you to my very special 420 friendly guest, Incredible Burner from Incredible Edible. Yes, Jacqueline from Highly Favored, and our always special guest who we're so happy to see, Joselito, a.k.a. Woody.
Hey, thank you.
Yes. So, right now, we actually have some free playtime. We're just going to be talking shit.
So,
before we leave...
We're here with comedians. I'm about to start cracking on y'all niggas. Suck, huh? Nah, I'm just talking shit.
It's funny because he's talking as if it's about to be like a rap battle. He's like, yo, suck. It's like a comedian battle.
We're going to be cooking niggas like on jokes, bro.
Cookies on jokes?
I said we're going to be cooking each other on jokes.
I thought he said cookies on jokes. See, that's what don't... Ladies and gentlemen,
don't
operate heavy machinery.
I can't hang with y'all. Y'all gonna embarrass me. I'm not a joker. I'm not a comedian. Y'all funny as fuck.
Those cookies were delicious, by the way.
Did you finish?
I'm trying not to punch on the air. I'm like,
no. It's funny because I looked at her and I was like, why you don't like it? I was gonna go. Why don't you like it? Like, that's the best one.
Like,
No,
No, I love it, but it's so crunchy.
you're not trying to
shit
crunch on the
camera.
air? Yeah.
I ain't crunching
You
this
ever,
shit.
y'all ever be chilling with somebody and shit, like you dating somebody, you chilling with them, and it's like one of your first times chilling with them, and then you start noticing things, like everything that you thought was so cute about them, you start noticing that you don't like it.
Gets
Like
annoying.
I
That's
thought,
a fact.
like I thought the way they chew or breathe.
Like females' attitudes.
Real quick, you like,
Yeah, right.
Nah, like female
away from me.
attitudes.
Right, like that crunching.
something crunchy, like,
The female attitude. Wait a minute, we'll talk about crunching.
That's
We'll get
the
into
main
female
thing.
attitude.
Wow.
Wait.
Female attitudes.
What's
That's
female attitude? Like what?
No, listen,
Like what?
in the
Like what?
beginning, that
Like,
should be
you
cute.
should know. You should know.
like, yeah, I love you. That's cute. You heard? Yeah, I fuck with that. I like that. You look cute, man. Yeah, after a while, shut the fuck up. I know you mad. I want to hear that shit, nigga. I'm going home, man. Get the fuck up. I'm going to bed. Go watch TV. I'm going to the living room. I'm going to play my PlayStation on my Xbox. Leave me alone for a few hours. Like, shit
But you
like
know what
that.
it is with that? This stuff you would tolerate before you get the toto, that you won't after you get
No,
the
that's a
toto.
fact. It's like, yo, hold on.
Like before you get it, you put up with anything. Like yeah.
Yo, but when you
No,
get
wait a minute. The two girls on the panel are all ears. Tell us, please.
Yo,
Wow.
Tell us.
Yo, listen.
Tell us. What tires you about the
Do
tortilla?
tell. Do tell.
Nah, when you get in the
Because you
so
don't want to,
good.
you know, in the beginning you don't
You
want to
know?
fuck it up, so you're gonna
Yes.
put up with
You don't wanna
more
fuck it
than
up
you
'cause you're
probably
trying to
would.
get it.
Yeah, because you're gonna put up with more because you're trying to get it. You don't want to fuck it up.
That's
but
a fact.
once you get it,
So it's
you know
like
you can
it's-
get it again. So
Wait a minute. So how
Yo.
long can I string it out before you start acting like an asshole?
Yo,
Like,
listen.
How long? What's an appropriate amount of time that I can string the pussy out?
3 days.
Wow.
3 days. Friday to
Wow.
Sunday. By Monday, I'm
days.
in
Wait a
there.
minute. Is
Yo,
that three consecutive days? Is that like, or is that 3 business
3
days?
days
or
across
is it,
30 days.
does
It all
it count on
depends.
weekends?
It
Does it?
depends
So
on.
after 3 days, you're
now you know
over
what
the-
it you know
you're
what it
over the
depends
attitude.
on. You know what it really depends on how bad the guy wants it.
Ah,
Yeah.
If
okay.
he wants it really bad,
Wait,
he gonna wait. He
What
gonna,
are the
you know what
levels?
I'm saying? But
What are the levels of badness that a guy will want a girl? Like, how long are you willing to wait? Like, what are the levels? What is the shit that you're willing to put up
Yo,
with?
I waited one time, no lie, like 6 months, boy.
not for nothing.
Nigga.
I,
Boy.
on my birthday this past
Ugh.
year, I just
Nah, it
smashed the
wasn't.
pussy that I've known for 3 years. I waited
was
3
mad.
years.
3 years?
No.
Yeah.
Have you
But not
been-
like actively
No,
chasing her for 3 years, but
Oh,
like you
I
know.
was
But
like,
after 3 years,
But
you
I've
got
known her
that-
for three,
yeah.
like finally after
Right.
3 years.
Y'all
we
was
finally
humping,
smashed
though?
up. Well, she from out of state, so it's like we.
Oh, y'all ain't touched.
Was
See?
it worth the wait?
It was
Oh my
6
God, yeah,
months. It
definitely.
was
He
6
said, oh my
months.
God,
He
yeah.
said
Hold
it
on,
was.
man.
It was.
And I don't know if it was better because of the weight, like because I really like wanted like.
You
Yo,
built it up
sometimes
so
it
much
be
in
like
your
that.
mind.
Yeah, like, but it was really
Yo,
good. She
bro,
like
I
talked-
didn't have that
It was like, it was
experience.
great. It was really great.
Nigga, my
Like an,
6 months was trash.
Airbnb
Yo,
review.
bro. Yo, my 6 months was trash.
It was great. It was really
I
good.
did all the humping. We was humping damn near each other, making out and all crazy.
dry humping.
Bro, yeah.
Wow.
And that wait, 'cause I feel like there's
But
an
when
event.
I got in that shit, finally,
birds.
after the months, it's like she just lay there. Cause she found out that little niggas be packing and she was like, what the fuck, nigga? But not even
She
that. It
found
was
out
just,
Billy had a third leg kickstand.
but it wasn't even that. It was just the like, my nigga, you acted like you had the best pussy in the fucking planet from here to Mars. Made me wait 6 goddamn months to lay on your fucking back, nigga.
And
Yo,
do
What
nothing.
the fuck wrong with you, bitch? Like,
What? Yeah.
nigga, I want to bend you around, slap that ass, choke you, pull your head, do something.
Whoa. I draw the line at choking. Like
I'm just saying.
I draw the line at you. Like I'm not having a nigga decide for me whether he thinks his sex or my air is better. Like I'm
Stop breathing.
right. Stop
Bitch, I
fuck
said
you.
it's
Baby, I
so
think you let some info out about yourself that
Right,
she didn't
right.
No,
know.
no, not me. No, I'm not. I'm just saying generally, like, you know what I'm saying? But like,
Generally, you know when you want to choke somebody.
So wait,
yeah,
what
girls
about-
like getting choked out, like, you know.
I know
like,
what
girls
you mean.
like
That's
freaky
what I'm
shit.
saying.
Yo, y'all
Girls
girls be like the
nowadays-
freakiest shit
Listen,
that niggas.
no. That's girls nowadays that are watching that newfangled 50 Shades of Grey, weird porn stuff. Because back in the
Yo, but
day, you
listen,
couldn't
at
do
the
that. That
end of
shit.
the
The
day,
bitch would be like,
my
he
6
tried to
month
rape
wait-
me. He tried to kill me. You can't do that shit to no old bro. Like you. Like I'm not the
No,
type
it's
of bitch that you
different
could do
now,
that
it's
shit
different now,
to.
it's different
I
now,
swear to
it's
God, I like a nigga try to choke me if
No,
I'm on
but
top of
listen.
it.
Yeah, I
I
don't
feel like
know.
I'm like, yo, I'm not pussy, yo. Like why you trying to? like I grab a nigga, I'm like, I'm not pushing.
You know what's even
Some-
crazier than
some-
that?
Some girls like that.
You know what's
No,
even
a lot
crazier
of
than
girls
that
there
though?
would they like that.
One time I
No,
had
I've
this
heard of
Dominican
that.
booty that tried to choke me.
Oh.
Yeah, Dominican
And
booty.
how did you feel?
She
Wait a
tried
minute.
to I was on top and she's choking me.
And
I'm
how
like,
did you feel? And how did you feel? Were you like, yes, take it? Or you
Hell
like,
no!
wait,
I gave her the karate chop. What you doing? Like,
Get off.
Look, so you see
that's
what
how
I'm
this
saying?
works.
Listen, motherfuckers condition, but they can't take it. What about you, Jackie? What is it? What is like a deal breaker? What are you not willing to put up with? What is?
I mean, to be honest, I don't need the violence. I don't need to be punched or
I can't
choked.
punch you in the ribs while you doing
No,
that.
and
Nah,
I've
just
never
play.
experienced
Really?
that.
But
I
no,
don't
there's
believe you did
weirdos
that.
like that. I would
I've
do
never
that.
experienced that,
I
but
never
I've
did that.
heard
I'm just
people
saying.
You're
say
not-
they like to be choked,
Right.
and I've heard
Slapped,
people
too.
say they like to be slapped or like
Yeah.
punched and like their
Other
wrist.
Yeah,
That's a
shit like
couple
that.
people.
I
To
don't do
me,
that.
it's gonna
That's
take the
weird.
focus
Yeah.
off the mission.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
feel
that's
Right.
Right, nigga, like if you give me a Charlie
I
horse
could
on
choke-
purpose,
I
I
could
think
choke
like the
Charlie horse.
Olympics is
Yeah.
gonna have to
I
stop.
could
I mean,
choke.
that's a perfect example. Like if you
I'm
catch a
not
Charlie
I'm
horse
not Ike Turner
during the
and no
act, it
female.
kind of kills the moment for a second. You know, you
Yeah.
try to ignore it, but you just
Yeah,
aren't.
you like
Right.
nigga
So
that
imagine
shit.
somebody choking you and you can't fucking breathe.
Like nigga, that shit hurt. Nigga, you punching me in my ribs.
Right,
Well,
right.
that's
Yo,
why-
I'm not gonna Ike Turner no female, but
But you
if
sound like you enjoyed
No,
Ike
my
Turner
voice
people.
sound
I
like
mean,
it, but no, but-
No, but some
But I'm
booties
really
really do
not
ask you to
aggressive.
do weird
I don't
shit.
mind a little, you know, a little
Like,
aggression.
I don't
but
mind.
you
I don't
gotta
mind
choke
like
me
if I don't
or hit
mind.
me.
I was about to say I don't mind if a guy like
stomp you out while
No,
you
none of
at
that.
the-
get
None
out
of
of
that.
here.
Yo, you watch them hardcore shit? Yo, them hardcore
When they
shit
really
be
step on the girl's face,
hardcore.
like the guy is really stepping on the
Her
girl,
face.
like her
Yo,
face.
I've
She's
seen-
just.
you know,
Well,
yeah,
I
I've heard of that.
hope
That's
not.
not for
And
me.
the funny thing is that shit is like a car accident. I can't like I don't like I accidentally run into him. I don't want to look at him, but I can't stop watching it. I'm just like, why? Why is this
Why is
happening?
he doing
Why
that?
are you doing it? Well, and I'll keep watching it. Have you ever? You're like,
Yeah.
no, I can't.
Nah, not me.
That's it.
That and I can't
if
do
something
bi.
weird like that
Like
come
I'm
on,
not.
I'll click off
You're
quick.
like, I'm not with that. I'm not.
If you not sure, then you're not for me.
Oh, like
Yeah,
you
Like a
yeah, I'm
bisexual
not-
guy,
okay,
I'm not.
yeah.
Oh, I'm not
Yeah, I'm
into
not
that.
doing all that extra shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Maybe a little choking, pulling hair, that's it.
Right? No. But would
Like
you
that's
would
it.
you deal with a female that's bi?
You ever
Would
had
you
a
I had a
pussy?
female. I had a female.
You
Well, I
ever-
think for a guy
you
it's
ever had a
different.
booty that
For a
said
guy it's
slapper?
different, but for a
You
girl
ever had a
it's
booty
not.
that told you to slap her during sex?
Nope.
Yeah, I had one.
But
of
he's
those.
waiting for that though. He was like, nope, but I can't wait. Right?
Nope.
He's like, cause I'ma slap
you
the
know what-
shit out of her.
Yeah.
Because I might slap
No,
you so hard,
that-
you gonna be like, fuck you, nigga. I'm calling my brother. They call your
That's the
brother.
funny part when you
And I'ma
get
get on some gangster shit like.
when
yo,
you
like,
get one of
nah,
them
I can't
aggressive
do that.
booties. That's the funny part is because you never know how hard to like choke a booty. Because you don't know if you should like choke her a little bit or like just like choke the shit out of her.
Some
without
girls
for
be
real.
like, choke me. Yo, but some girls be like,
Should I choke her a little bit? Should I choke her a
I
lot?
know, like-
Right, I would say, right, how many fingers? I would say follow the girls' lead, but nowadays bitches be, bitches will
No,
also
girls
say
will
things
tell
that they
you.
don't really want.
But girls will be like, yo, choke me the fuck out, nigga,
Yeah.
till I pass out. I be
Yeah.
like, I get nervous. I be like,
Till I
That's
pass
what happened to
out.
me.
Yo, like who,
So
like,
you like want to pass
That's
out
what
on your
happened to
nut?
me.
I don't
I
get
can't
it.
do
Like
that.
why?
okay, well here's the
If that's
thing.
what you're trying to get.
Here's the thing about. Here's the
I
thing
can't
about.
have nobody pass out. I'm gonna think you dead, and I'm gonna throw you in the rug, and I'm gonna
And
toss
roll
it.
you
I'm gonna
up.
be like, she dead.
He's not even
They
gonna
be
give you
like,
time
hold on,
to wake
I'm not
up.
even dead, nigga. I'm gonna be so scared. I'm gonna be like, she
You know, wake
passed.
up in the
You know
rug
what
in
that's
the trunk.
called? You know what that's called? Sexually negligent homicide, my nigga.
Exactly.
I'm gonna be scared. I can't choke a chick till she
We
pass
just said
out.
we're trying to stay on the.
I ain't gonna lie.
Get that.
I
This
can't
is
do that.
this is how I feel
I
too.
feel mad scared about
There
you.
are
If she
two-
pass out, I'm gonna be scared as fuck. And I'm a G, bro. Like,
He's
gonna
like, I'ma have
choke a
to hide
nigga
the
out.
body.
I choke a nigga out till you pass out. I don't give a fuck. But a girl, my nigga, I
Like
can't
you can't,
do
you
that.
can't, right? Because you feel like less of
Yeah.
a man.
I
than
got
choking a girl,
sisters though.
right?
Like,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like I can't do that. I got sisters.
What you was
nieces,
saying,
I
Berna?
can't do
If
that.
I'm choking, it sounds like you snoring. Like, no, that's like uncomfortable for me. Like, I shouldn't have to. First off,
But
like,
what is
let's
it
be
supposed
serious.
to
I
sound
tried.
Like,
I-
at the end of the
I
day,
feel
just
like
don't
this.
get it.
Listen, I feel like this.
can't.
First of all, yeah, that choking shit. Again, you're not trying that with no older female. No older female is having that.
You'd
Oh
be
no.
surprised.
No, you wildin'. You stupid to blooping. You stupid to blooping. Huh?
Yeah.
Don't frick
Also,
out.
I will say this.
I ain't got nothing to
They
lose.
need that in their life.
Also,
They
yo,
haven't
listen.
got choked out so long.
There's,
they need
there's
that.
two
Those
ways
are
to
the-
choke a girl
yeah,
while you guys are
nigga.
having sex, right? There's two ways to choke a girl. You already know. Once is physically with your hands, and the other is with your fucking tool. Let's talk about choking with the tool now. Listen, if a girl decides,
My tool chokes.
to knob you off, just know she's a good female. You know why? Because she is choosing your dick over the air that she breathes. All I need is
No,
the air
fuck that.
I
Nah.
breathe
Some
and
girls
to
just do
know
it because it's just
you.
like part of sex. It ain't no because she doing it because she don't want to.
Make
It
everything
ain't doing it because she don't want to
aesthetically
breathe.
pleasing
Yeah.
for them.
Some girls just do it
No.
because it's part of sex.
No,
and
what
they
I'm
just
saying is part of
feel
sex,
like,
but
yo,
what I'm
I-
saying is, give
He ate
a
my
give
box,
a
so
girl
I'm
give a
his
girl
box.
props. All I'm saying is you give a girl props when she chooses your penis over the air she breathes. Just give a girl props. You know what I'm saying? Like
No, that's a
give
fact, that's a fact,
her
that's a
at a girl. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
When she
mean,
starts to tease
No,
Yeah,
but
give her that,
no,
girl,
but,
you know?
but I ain't gonna
absolutely.
lie.
If
but
you do it correctly,
no,
you're giving up
no,
some air.
No,
Right,
but listen,
honestly,
but
yes,
listen,
yeah, right,
but not
right.
even that. But
Like
listen,
there's anoxia going on for a full 10
Yeah.
seconds while you, because there's a lot.
No,
listen,
listen.
there's a lot. Hey,
if
there's a
you
lot
lay
going
that
into that.
pipe down, when you lay that pipe down,
Well, then
she's
you don't
gonna
care. You
wanna
don't
get
care about air, yeah.
no, she's
No one
gonna
cares
wanna
about
get
air.
choked out off that dick. Like yo, my nigga, you just like this. Yo, hold on.
I mean, that is
like choke the shit out of me, nigga.
That
like,
is true.
Well,
yeah,
that's true,
and you
but
pipe a girl that
I would
way,
say
she
a lot.
gonna-
You know what? It's all about women.
They're gonna-
I
they're
believe
gonna
all
be like,
about
"Give it
women's
to me."
rights and women's choices. Let a girl choose to impale herself. You
Oh,
know
no,
what?
of course,
That's
that's
all.
a fact.
Let a girl choose to cut her
I'm not
own air
saying
supply
body
off,
slam
right?
her, throw off the top rope, and then throw dick in her like off the top speaker.
No, that's
from
the good
ceiling.
stuff. Off the top rope,
No,
off the
but-
chandelier, off the
nigga,
backboard, off
You
the.
wildin', nigga, dick
9
break.
point- listen,
Yo, my nigga, you know
9.9,
if a nigga dick break.
10.10. Right.
Yo,
9.9.
you know,
The real
you know
put the
if that
Olympics
shit
for
break,
real.
You know if a nigga dick break, you know how hard that shit hurts, nigga.
Oh,
But
that
by
must
the
be
way,
awful.
that
Yo,
actually-
that happened to my
You
man.
can't. By the way,
Yo,
you
one
can't
of
break
my
a dick.
boys, that shit happened too, bro.
You can't break
How?
a dick.
He said Shorty was riding a nigga crazy or some, I don't know, wicked shit, and the nigga dick like snapped.
Yeah, you can. You
He
can break
said,
a
yo,
dick.
my nigga, that was the fucking worst pain. And he said, yo, my nigga, I screamed like a fucking bitch. Shout out to my guy.
He
You gonna say
literally
his name?
sprained his muscle.
Yeah,
she
but you
said-
I
can,
believe
right,
it
so
because
like, for
my
lack
beat
of
still
better
hurts just
terms,
hearing the
right?
story.
I know it was actually like when you
Yeah.
sprain your muscle.
Can
It
you
was-
imagine?
No, nigga, that nigga, he was like, nigga,
Can you
my dick
imagine,
was
yo,
broke.
niggas
That's
back
not a sprain.
niggas back in the
That's
day
what-
had swords that had special
Listen.
names. Now you
Well,
got
it's a
pussy that
muscle.
got
I don't-
special names. Dick breaker. The dick breaker.
I don't gotta experience that. I believe
I
it
don't
because
wanna
just hearing the
experience it.
story made my beat your hurt. So I don't
like I'm good.
You look like you went up a couple of
I was
inches.
like,
So niggas, y'all niggas look like your testicles was
pass.
ascending
It's like
back.
when you
Yo,
see
shout
somebody
out
get
to
kicked in
my
the
man
balls,
that
you
got
feel
the
it too.
cast
Like,
on the
like-
beef stick. You heard? He put
I
the
feel his
cast
pain.
on the beef stick. He had
Nah,
the cast
they had a
on the
beef
beef
cast?
stick. That nigga had
So
the
how would he
cast
pee?
on
How
the
did he
beef
pee?
stick.
How did he pee? They just left the hole at the tip.
I ain't asked all
I
that. I
don't
ain't
think-
gonna
I
lie.
Like how the
He's like,
fingers
I'm
come
gonna
out of the
pee in
cast.
my mouth.
Like,
Yes, and they left the
you know how
hole.
in a regular cast.
I would hope you didn't ask that. We're
The
about to
real
do
question
this,
is,
guys. You guys are
the
crazy.
real question is, was he still with her after that?
Right. Did he stay with the
No.
dick breaker?
Right.
That's
How
a good question.
But
I
how
never
can you
even
have a
asked.
beat your cast? That
I
shit
was
is
just
Do you
smell.
hate her or do
When
you
you
love her
take
I
after
was
that?
just
When you
like,
take that
damn,
beef
nigga, that
stick
hurt. I
off,
don't even want to hear the story.
shit's gonna
So I
smell
never
like
really heard
cottage
the
cheese.
story because it's like, damn, nigga, that hurts.
Yeah, listen,
Who
you
the
guys.
wanna hear that
You
shit?
guys
Instead
are
of
fucking
ball
crazy.
buster,
Yo,
it's
listen,
dick buster.
we're almost out of time, man. I just wanna, I
Yes.
wanna thank everybody again. We're gonna jump into our really quick segment, Respect the Shooter, but I wanna thank
Yes.
again
Shout
Highly
out to
Favored
everybody.
Events. Thank you so much, Jacqueline,
you.
for coming through.
Yeah, shout out to everybody
Thank
who
you
pulled up
so
tonight.
much.
Thanks.
Thank you so much. Incredible Edible, just one and you're done, Sir Burner. We appreciate
Yes.
you.
Yes.
And as always, our very special friend, like family,
Yes,
the
sir.
special guest, Joselito, aka Woody, man. We
Yeah.
appreciate you. Love to
Shout out
have
to
you
Mike,
on
too.
again.
Real quick, if
Yeah.
I could do a quick shout out for my tour, guys.
Yes,
If
yes,
you
yes,
guys
yes,
wanna,
yes. That's what we want. Talk
Check
about
out Joselito. It's D Puppet Joselito, and you guys could go to my Linktree /Joselito the Puppet for all my tour dates. But
Yes.
we in Brooklyn this Saturday, the 23rd, the 24th on Sunday. We in Pawtucket, Rhode Island. The 29th we in Queens. Then we bringing it to Florida. We're gonna be in Orlando, Hollywood, Florida,
Woo,
Tampa,
get
Florida.
into it.
We coming to Little Rock, Arkansas. We coming to Savannah, Georgia, and we coming to New Jersey. So if you want
Holla.
all the tour dates, just go to either my Instagram, Facebook, or my Linktree.
And
But,
it's D
appreciate it.
Puppet Joselito, like
Yes.
D popping.
Make sure y'all pull up, man. Tours is popping.
So, of course, as always, thank you to our wonderful permanent guest co-host,
Oh,
Billy
shit.
Official.
Thank you. I
Yes,
appreciate
thank you so
y'all.
much.
Facts.
From Billy Official and BX Sparks by Borough Concert. And again, thank you again. Thank you and shout out to my audio guys, my engineers, and my beats men, Dama Audio and Penn Station. We appreciate you guys. Without this couldn't happen.
Let's go.
Without you guys,
Shout out
this show
to Madam
couldn't
Bullet.
happen.
Without
Thank
you, it wouldn't happen. What you
Shout
talking
out to
about?
Madam Bullet.
Bite the bullet.
Bite
Let's
the
get
bullet.
it,
So we're
man.
gonna get into. We got 3 or 4 minutes left. We're gonna get into a quick segment that I call Respect the Shooter.
Yes.
And so basically, this is a version of Peter Griffin's "What Really Grinds My Gears," but it's just Madam Bullet style, right? So we're gonna start with Burner, and you're gonna get about 30 to 40 seconds to tell people to rant, bitch, and complain, and at the end you're gonna say "Respect the Shooter" and your name. You gotta give me like a pet peeve, something that really pisses you off, something that recently that just was like,
That you just want to talk about that train that you've been
you
holding
got
in.
30 to 40 seconds.
Yo, motherfuckers that just don't know how to do their own shit. Niggas want to copy other people's shit. Niggas think that is a motherfucking, that everybody could be a chief. Can't be a chief, bro. You gotta be an Indian before you could be a chief. You gotta walk the. Yo, say it one more time.
You gotta say your name
Thank
and
you,
then.
very. No. She said salt. I was just telling him to say, repeat that one more time.
Salt.
But Burner, you know what I'm saying? Respect the shooter.
Yes.
Thanks.
Woody. Pet peeve.
Hoodies, summertime is around the corner. Make sure you washing the Dotinsky. It gets sweaty down there, and you know what I'm saying. They sell something called Vagisil, and there's Summer's Eve. So make sure you guys look into that.
No, and.
No.
And what was it?
Respect the shooter.
Oh, respect the shooter.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I was gonna say something about the booty suit. Like, yo, listen, man, I've been seeing y'all on the train with y'all long hairs, longer than mine, y'all armpits. Listen, summertime, come and shave that, my nigga. Respect the shooter, you heard?
Jack.
Questioning people's worth, questioning someone's price. People got to put in work. They got to prepare for the service they're providing. Don't question people's work. Pay them.
Respect
Don't keep
the
it
shooter.
moving. Respect the shooter.
You heard?
Yes.
Madam
And
Bullet.
I am Madam Bullet. Yo, you know my only fucking pet peeve today is that this show, it doesn't last hours and hours and hours, and I can't have you guys on today because every day I'm 6 feet above ground is a good day. Every day that I have my friends and my loved
Blessings.
ones is a good day.
Yes.
Every day that I got a steady income is a good day.
Amen.
Every day that I can help other people out, put other people on, and bring the people back that have showed me love and helped nurture me in my career,
Blessings,
that's a
blessings.
good day. You know what? So that's what I'm going to say. Ain't no day a bad day when you got that shit on lock. My name is Madam Bullet. This is Reloaded on
Facts.
Bite the Bullet Radio at I Am LMP and Station Head, Anchor, and Riverside FM. Madam Bullet, Bite the Bullet Entertainment. Respect the shooter, man. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. Reloaded. We will be back in 2 weeks. We're changing the format
Yes,
a little bit, so
sir.
definitely stay tuned. There's a lot of things going on. We're going to come on a weekly basis. Definitely stay in tune. www.bitethebullet.rocks. Yo, we appreciate y'all. We love y'all. We are out.
Billy Official, get in tune to get tuned out.
Reloaded, brought to you by Popsic Culture, a tradition for collectors by collectors, elite customer service, true craftsmanship, and quality products. Popsic Culture houses a variety of services, from rare 80s and 90s collectibles, retail merchandise, to handcrafted items for all ages. Connecting people with their passions, finding comfort in the things we love, and bringing joy is our goal. Flashback to that feeling when you held your first G.I. Joe or Barbie doll, or when you got your first band tee. At Popsic, that feeling comes free with every item. Popsic Culture, what's your addiction? This program also brought to you by Sexy Batch, meet your next favorite cookie. Developing cookies for a sophisticated palate using the highest quality organic, sustainably sourced ingredients is what makes our process unique, creating cookies that you won't find anywhere else. Join our cookie club. Each month we'll send you a baker's dozen of surprise flavors from our specially curated lineup, safely delivered to your door. Partner with Deneen Pottery, we're now offering individually thrown pieces by our master potters produce one-of-a-kind mugs. We also provide a full range of eco-craft friendly services, all made to order baked goods from a Bronx guy in Queens. Thanks to Penn Station for the beats, Dama Audio on engineering, and of course, Bite the Bullet Entertainment. Get your business and your life on track. Ready to incorporate your business but not sure what papers to file? Or how much it costs? Need a website but don't know where to begin? Do you need to get your home, storage, or office space in order? Let Bite the Bullet help. Spanning a decade of experience working with small businesses, nonprofit organizations, as well as individuals, our certified webmasters build websites, apps, provide marketing materials, and they help you establish your online presence and brand. Our financial workshops get you prepared for the future, and our organization team helps you declutter your space and your mind. Let Bite the Bullet equip you with a plan and the tools you need to succeed and take the day's stresses of running a business or a household off your mind. Follow us on social media, Instagram at Madam_Bullet, YouTube keyword Madam Bullet, or www.bitethebullet.rocks. And of course on Stationhead, the Google Play, and the Apple Store. Station name, Bite the Bullet. Reloaded airs every Monday, 8 to 9 p.m., featuring Madam Bullet and Billy Official. Special shout out to our guest, Joselito the Puppet, Mike Ice from Under Lock and Key Entertainment, Incredible Edibles, just one and you're done, and of course, Highly Favored Event Spaces, our partner for our 420 event. Check out our website or our Instagram for more details. Tickets $55.